The things are a little bit all over the place. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay. After playing around with my OBS settings live on stream, welcome to the January Nova Cup, everybody. It is 2026. Another exciting year of Nova Cup games lie ahead. And to join me for the very first tournament of the year, I am very pleased to have Ofma and Seto Kaiba. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
Hello, hello.
How are my lovely co-casters doing this fine winter's evening?
Doing good. Doing good.
Yeah,
Great.
doing swell. We're getting a little bit of ice out there, so I figured I'd show off to the camera so you guys can see it clearly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there it is.
We can't see the ice, we can just see a blinding light, which is basically good enough. But so guys, we have a pretty cool lineup already this year, and one thing that I'm very excited about is the return of Abrasiet. So of course that's none other than King Dans and Wibberman, two titans of Legion TD2, who we haven't seen too much of over the past year. I think they did play here and there. I don't think they won one last year. I could be wrong. Maybe early year they did. But I'm excited to see them on a return to form. And I happen to know that both of them have been playing quite a bit already this season. So I always say when King Dans and Widdowson are on form, those guys are very, very scary indeed. So if they have been practicing, I think this team might have something in store for us today. So they're going to be on our first game. They will be playing up against Atrocity and Adams, two, of course, very talented players as well. I don't know that Atrocity and Adams have played together in a tournament setting much, if at all, whereas Abrasiet, of course, have plenty of tournament experience. So I don't know which way this one's going to go, but just based on the fact that Widdowson and King seem to have been grinding a bit lately, I'm going to go with those guys. What about you?
Yeah, I think pretty similarly. Although I do think Atrocity and Downs have played a couple times last year, and they're both. I guess the thing is they kind of play fairly similarly, like not identically, obviously. Like they still have their own, but they kind of prefer to play the same style. Um, and I think they're both like I guess stronger players generally when we think about like last year's ladder performance. But I think like you said, King and Wood have actually touched the game more than once this time around. So uh, hopefully we'll see some good games still because I think Wooderson has always said like Adamas is one of the scariest people for him to play against.
Mhm.
So I think it'll be a close match no matter what.
Yeah, just a little bit of Legion lore because Adams is actually Widdowson's adopted father. So back in the day, before full release and all of that, when we had a little thing called the Legion In-House League, Adams brought Widdowson under his wing, taught him everything he knows, and helped him to bloom into the exciting and vibrant player that we all know and love. So yeah, definitely daunting now for Widdowson to have to go up against his former mentor. And I'm excited to see which way that one goes. But having said that, King Dan's, he just is the goat of Legion, right? So, mentor or not on the other team, King Dan's is still King Dan's. And
Yeah,
yeah, he can kind of carry a team on his own pretty handily.
yeah. And
Um,
I know, like I said, Wooderson thinks Adamas is a pretty strong, like a tough opponent for him. But I think Adamas has also told me that King Dance is like the toughest opponent for him. So uh, he got trouble on both sides.
yeah, for sure.
I, I'm pleased to announce last year King Dan's was the early season grinder with it was right about 130 games this time. However, this year it's Witterson with 134, which is just too shy of how many games both Atrocity and Adamas have played combined. So
Oh, nice.
has definitely been doing a little bit of the grinding here this early season.
Yeah, that's impressive. They're both on. In fact, all four players in this lobby are like. Are they on the leaderboard right now? I'm not entirely sure. I know none of the casters are.
Well, one of them is missing. Not gonna say.
Witterson is ranked 128, just shy.
Okay. But the other three players in the lobby, they're all sat there in top 10. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty fun match, I'm sure. It's kind of difficult to say what sort of gameplay to expect from the two teams, just because, again, this is the first tournament of the year. We haven't really had a chance to see how the teams have adapted to the new meta. So what I wanted to ask you guys instead was, what do you think about these new masterminds, so the Shepherd, the Evolve, and do you think we'll get to see a lot of them in the Nova Cup today?
I've played a lot of games with both the masterminds, so I can definitely give my expert opinion. But in all seriousness, like I think Sheep is probably slightly underpowered. Probably people won't play it. I think Evo, I don't know, the stats look weird in Evo. It's like super high play rate, but like it's a sub 50% win rate. So I don't really know how strong it is. I feel like it should probably be worse in Nova, like where games generally don't go as late, and that's kind of where Evo's really strong. But I'd be excited if people played either Mastermind, to be honest.
I think Evo has a place, and as you know, people are trying to figure out that place. You know, we will find some comfort with it. Generally speaking, in Nova, you're going to find your opponents are better at exploiting your weaknesses, which is something that Evo is kind of the opposite of. You know what it does. Evo brings out your strengths more, right? So to that extent, I think that we may not see it. Shepherd as well. I kind of agree with all these income heavy or econ heavy masterminds. Shepherd is a little bit of the opposite of that. So we'll see. I think it's good, but I think it could be gooder.
All right. On that note, guys, the first game is about to begin, and we don't see a Shepherd or an Evo yet. We do see the double champion pick. This may end up being the story of the January Cup, I think. Champion definitely, I mean, it has been nerfed at least once since the patch released, but from what I've seen in the stats, it's very, very strong right now. So Atrocity and Witterson both snap picking that champion, and we'll have to see if they can make it work. I see Atrocity has the Priestess of the Abyss, so I can say with 100% certainty that will be his opener, that will be his champion, and he will be putting a Divine Blessing on it wave 11. That's my prediction for this game.
Yeah, and I think Witterson has had some decent choices as well. He may just go for the Gate Guard. Pretty solid with his units, and then King has a really strong opener as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think Adamas probably has the most interesting game because his two tier 6s with Aristocrat were Gate and LOD, and his best opener is Pip, and they all just suck on 14.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a tricky one.
Yeah.
We'll see how he does it.
Interesting Aristocrat pickup there from Adams. We'll have to see if he can make it work. There are a couple of aggressive Legion spells here as well, the PTA, the Giant Snails. However, with that Divine Blessing and the champion that we already see being placed here by Witterson, very strong defensive options as well on wave 11. So not entirely sure if the game will come down to one of those big power plays or if we will end up seeing very, very late game scenarios.
Yeah, I mean, we may see a lot of Wave 10 focus instead, especially against the Priestess.
Yeah.
And King, obviously, with Sebo saving on one. A little annoying for Atrocity, but...
I mean, I feel like Atrocity didn't need to be scared, really. Like, doesn't Champion Priestess just hold any 40 send easily?
Yeah,
if I knew the answer, I would tell you.
I believe it does. They also have the benefit of being the higher workers for that long wave, since it was just the Windhawk last wave. So
yeah,
we're definitely liking this delayed opening here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal because he's not 5 workers anyways, so he probably doesn't really care putting down the tier 1, but still a little bit, you know. No one likes getting saved on 1.
Not in this economy, no.
Oh, we see a Robo Send coming out here on wave 3 into Witterson. So despair on the side of Atrocity when he sees this Gargoyle, I think. Wooderson's Gold's a little bit awkward. He does want to add the mask, actually. Okay, that's interesting. But he should be
That math
completely
is,
fine here, right?
I think that math is completely AFK, or no?
Hmm.
Like
I
it's not
think it's
gonna
actually
drag.
going to be a difference maker for sure.
All right, well, let's keep our eyes on Widdowson's lane and see if the first power send of the January Cup will be a success or not. We do see the gate guard clapping away at the wave, the left side going down rather quickly, but the Robo is on top of him now. Oh no, the Robo's on the dog.
Yeah.
This is an easy hold, no?
Yeah, he was pretty insane split aggro. Like his skate guard picked up some, and then the
Yeah.
dog was tanking, and then he had two dogs tanking.
Oh, he even gets that final send. So yeah, an
What a
easy
beast.
hold there for the Wibberman. Adams, meanwhile, he did leak to the DT. So once again, proving just how bad you need to be. There is another round of income coming out from all 4 players. So just trying to secure that early game economy. And Atrocity now, I mean, looking pretty strong.
The full send into King from Adamas. I mean, it's like not a bad gut check against Flying Horse, but I think King is more than okay. And I think Witterson kind of expecting a bounty here, but Adamas just pushing instead.
Yes, it could have been punished, but kind of getting away with murder here. In fact, everyone's pretty low value right now, but that's just kind of what you can get away with, right? Especially with like Champion in the early game and stuff like that. King Dance, meanwhile, looks like a bit of a leak.
Yeah, he didn't have great aggro. His Windhawk tank, or sorry, his Tempest tank, nothing. So not optimal in wave 4 where the unit does no damage.
Yeah.
And actually, honestly, the Windhawk probably does like pretty good damage on wave 4, surprisingly.
50% leak to an income send is really not ideal as well. And like, it would be okay, it would be one thing if he had a worker lead, but everybody is equal right now. So a long wave here, losing half of the creeps, not perfect for the king.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst. Like him and Witterson have a slight Mythium advantage overall, but it's going to be a huge send into Witterson off of that leak. So
Yeah.
we'll see. He's probably doing okay. Like he'll probably leak, but
I
see
mean,
how badly.
it will be 100 send. Green Devil's pretty darn good though, and of course you just cannot underestimate the power of Champion, especially in the early game.
Yeah, for sure.
Concerned about the boss going a little bit right here. Oh, pardon?
Nah, his Green Devil.
Oh, I see.
I think it's more, does his Gate Guard get like really nice split tanking when the split comes in?
Yeah.
But it seems like the Green Devil just got one shot.
Green Devil is going down. Now there's split tanking right at the very end. It won't get another summon, I think. He maybe kills one more. He doesn't. King Dan's, he leaks 43 as well. We were watching the wrong lane, it seems. There was a Robo sent after income there into King Dan's, but this is very, very important here for the side of C20, G20. They're getting pretty handy King damage dealt here. It's wave 5 and they've got their opponents below 70%, so 69, that's very nice for them. And yeah.
It's a pretty good start.
Great start to the game.
Kind of means that King and Witter can't really go for a save play either after you donate that much gold, so it's just income.
Yeah. Atrocity, meanwhile, has the worker lead, saving a decent chunk of Mythium as well, and he has the double pirate skeletons to boot, so that means he can sell them, he can get the Azeria pretty much whenever he wants to at this stage, and his game is just looking really strong. I mean, he happens to be at the bottom of the power score, but I think that's really misleading given the current situation.
Yeah, I think it's more just that he's been saving and setting a lot of power bricks, but his overall like game state can be pretty okay, especially if he gets something out of this next save again.
I mean, Wooderson's board's kind of strong, honestly, for, well, really any time before wave 10, I think Wooderson's pretty decent. So if I was Atrocity, I probably would just income send. But he's a better player than me, so let's see what he's doing.
Yeah. Let's see if the save gets punished. Like King is going to try, because wave 8 feels pretty obvious that they want it. So, going to try an undercut, and Atrocity just goes for the skeleton. but he's kind of lacking some damage here.
Yeah, his priestess may get run down here as well. This is a very low split for a proton, I think. It's a ranged unit as well, there. Right? Yeah. All right, let's see. 100 Mythium walks into Atrocity's lane. Is there a counter? Actually, his aggro is just it's spot on. Like, how could I possibly doubt Atrocity's positioning?
Yeah, it's a little bad that his gate guard's kind of getting sniped, but
does summon though. Summon.
Okay. The beast.
Yeah, it's looking like a pretty perfect three-way split there for the boy.
Yeah. He might just.
I really like the saving from Atrocity anyway, because his mate is sitting on kind of a long bounty hunter here. You know, he's giving his teammate the benefit to hold on to that a little bit longer and just eke out those extra stacks.
Yeah. The leak's actually perfect for him because this makes the wave just long enough to reach that Ghost Knight, and Wibberman might be in a little bit of trouble here. Well, I mean, I say that he has a Tantrumed Hellraiser, so maybe not.
Problem is, like, positioning is a little awkward. Like, he would like to build Firelord here, but there's actually no way he can afford to do that, and
he's
going to just go upper split here so that he doesn't focus the GK.
There is value in upgrading the Harbinger, of course, but it's so bad, not only against Wave 8, but specifically against a Ghost Knight. Yeah. This could be danger.
He's just trying to kill the GK, which is like a little risky to me, it feels like, because...
The mask is reaching the wave. The mask is reaching the wave and essentially doing infinite damage.
Yeah, this GK is taking reverse infinite damage, though.
Yeah. Dog has been summoned. Mask is still going. Will he kill the GK? He won't, but he did pick off a few wave creeps just in time. King Dans, meanwhile, he's leaking as well, did receive the Ogre there. And, well, yet more King damage going to the side of C20, G20. But at least Widdowson's Hellraiser reducing the HP of the wave, and that reduces the damage incoming as well.
Yeah, now wave 10 is pretty scary as well.
Yeah, C20, G20, they're in a very strong spot right now. Adams is on fire. Atrocity has his area built, of course, with Champion on top, so he's in a fantastic spot right now. Adams, I mean, he's just going to make the Kingpin here, right? Surely.
Hopefully.
There it is.
You do have to build it eventually.
Have to build it eventually.
He will be saving.
Yeah, he's receiving a full income send here from Widdowson as well, so Adams effectively can just full push if he wants to, and if they do decide to go wave 10, which is looking really good against both of their opponents, I would say, that could be very dangerous indeed for Abracid.
Yeah, King also going for wave 10 try. Makes sense, I mean, he can't protect them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, he can't do King upgrades, right? Widdowson, he's going full as well. Interesting. Oh, Atrocity and Adams haven't sent yet. This... Okay, never mind. It looks like a last-second decision there. And only income coming out of Adams, so King Downs may be able to hold here. While a bear?
Maybe you can link him with, like, Mimic or something, but...
What do you think about the bear into Widdowson?
It's not fair, but realistically, it's probably... I don't think I would have sent a bear. But we're the worst players, remember?
True. I mean, it's still a decent natural tank, I suppose. It's no Ghost Knight, but of course he couldn't afford that here. Yeah. But we see it dying very, very quickly, and sure, it's going to heal a little bit onto the boss and the brute, but it's not amazing. And we'll have to see now. Widdowson, after that disaster on wave 8, needs to pull off a hold here, I think. The Harbinger is going down. Atrocity leaking, meanwhile, only small to the Mimic. Widdowson, I mean, he won't hold, but he's doing very, very well, actually. This is way better than I expected him to do. 19% leak. King Dan's, of course, holding against the income, but so did Adams against two snails.
I think the problem is just that Adams is insanely far ahead. There's not much you can do, because he's just going to keep scaling his income.
Oh, he's actually... You said insane. You weren't, like...
Yeah.
You weren't exaggerating. He's on a 75 gold shutdown here on wave 11. That's almost unheard of. And by the way, my wave 1 prediction, we have the champion, we have the Azeria, we have the Divine Blessing there from Atrocity. Although he hasn't spent it yet, so maybe it's still going to go on one of the Protons.
Yeah. I think Adamas is highest income, highest workers, highest value. Not
Check.
sure what's wrong. Not sure what you can do, and they have full king, so
Yeah.
it's not really a lot of room to lose this game, to be honest.
No,
Go ahead.
we have the aristocrat, in the lead now, past 10, and they could build just tier 6s if they wanted to boost their income for fun anyway. So yeah, we're in a little bit of a rough spot if we're Witterson and King's Dance just for this game, surely.
Surely. Yeah, the one thing that I wanted to say for Adams is, I mean, he's in an amazing position, don't get me wrong. His late game role, I mean, he's got some tier 6s, but he doesn't really have any synergy in his role, right? So if there's one kind of silver lining there for Team Abrasiat, it is that Adams doesn't have, White Mane to go with his Gates, or Tempest to go with his Hades, But I'm kind of clutching at straws right now.
Yeah, they are trying a full send here, but in Adamas is overvalue with Blessing, even if it's not the best unit of all time on 12, it's probably enough.
I mean, just the fact that he's on 2.1k value should be good enough, right? Meanwhile, Atrocity, he is undervalue, but he has a Divine Blessing champion, Azeria. Like, I think he's just going to be absolutely fine.
It's kind of not tanking anything.
It's not tanking too much, no.
In fact, it hasn't been hit.
Hasn't been hit at all? Let me see if I can bring up that damage tracker. Okay, yeah, it really hadn't. I mean, it is being attacked now. Meanwhile, Adams is just holding, and Atrocity is also just holding. So
needed the tank.
Yeah, who cares positioning when when you just have the broken thing?
I think now we might just see push into 14 or something along those lines.
Yeah, and meanwhile, the one person who did leak was King Downs against No Send, by the way. Like, this game is just going from bad to worse. Adams, his shutdown has increased from 75 to 125. Atrocity, he's on fire now as well. Much smaller, but Witterson and King Downs, they are so far behind. Jules just giving them 10% win probability here.
Oh, no. I thought we were going to play it out. This might even be a service to the fans by.
Well, they're going to try one last thing.
Yeah.
Oh, post-income Ghost Knight sense. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, this has to work. How is this Ghost Knight being ignored by this Trebuchet? Okay, now it's on it.
Yeah.
Alright, front line is crumbling.
Zero ever dies on this wave, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's an easy hold. Now, surely the forfeit that King Dan's offered last wave is going to be taken here by Witterson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the post-income send
until the fighting ends.
Was not successful. King Downs did once again leak to No Send, and Atrocity and Adams have decided to put them out of their misery here. Meanwhile, Witterson even loses his Divine Blessing to King Downs' No Send leak. So, yeah, this game, not the finest that Abrasiat have ever played. Here's me talking them up before the game. I think maybe they're not quite as on form as I expected.
Perhaps.
We're just getting the kinks out, dusting off a little bit of the rust. We're going to be okay.
Yeah.
These are veterans. These guys have been through this before. They have seen the economy crash.
They may need to whip out a bit of the old WD-40 if they want to get rid of all of that rust before Game 2.
Just a bit of a callback. I guess Adamas being in the blue spot with his blue pill perhaps is ready to go perhaps today.
Very good. All right, Widdowson, he has the triple Tantrumed Hellraiser. Will it be enough against a 740 Mythium Send? I think we all know the answer to that one. Kingdans, meanwhile, he is disintegrating here. That's 132% leak there for King. Widdowson, he is not far behind, 119% there. Abraceit, they will go down with the ship. And C20, G20, 420, they go 1-0 in the lead in this first game of the Nova Cup. So, very, very commanding performance from those guys. That was actually super one-sided, I think it's fair to say. If we have a look at this graph, yeah, so maybe some slight leverage going on for the first couple of waves for Abraceit, but from wave 5 onwards, it was just the C20 show all the way, and very, very well played there from Adams and Atrocity. So, guys, what do you think if you are on the side of Abraceit? What do those guys need to do differently as we go into the next game? Because, honestly, this one was kind of dominating, right, for C20?
Yeah, I mean, you just can't mess up in the early game. Like, or you can't mess up too unprovoked. Like, you leak to income on 4, and then long wave equals big resend on 5 into double leak. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
just
if you don't
felt
leak
like
on 4, then your game is fine, right?
out of sync that time. You know, they were sending unsuccessfully. They were creating problems for themselves with that desync, as you said, with the longer waves going into not such good waves. So definitely a little bit of rhythm needs to be built here. So rhythm, momentum, name of the game.
Yeah. I think they probably just need to improve a little bit on their positioning, economy, worker pushing, sending, holding. Just a few minor pointers there for Abraceit. I'm sure they can turn things around though, right? We're going to see the reverse sweep now.
Yeah. I mean, I would prefer to see a third game.
All right, the lobby is already full, so we might be able to get straight into this one. And remember, this is not the kind of last chance saloon right now for Abraceit. Due to the Division 1 format, they will get to play at least one more series if they do happen to lose here. Obviously, it's not over until it's over, but the loser will go into the next bracket, while the winner will be straight through to the winners match. So it does help, of course, to win those games early, guarantee your spots in the semi-final, but there is still another chance for the loser of this series. And yes, the players are keen to get straight on into game number 2. So here we go.
Yeah. Castle, Evo. Okay. Oh, double Evo.
Oh yeah. Megamind Evo and just natural Evo.
I
Interesting.
think with these Legion spells, King and Witter went for the scaling combo. That's like a classic one, Castle Chaos.
Yeah.
And I mean, Adamas went for a scaling Mastermind as well.
And so did Atrocity, accidentally, it seems.
Yeah.
I've got to say as well, by the way, I think Evolution with Hero is just broken because it's DR and attack speed on top of DR and attack speed. So if you already have a semi-decent combo, which, to be fair, neither of them really do, right? I don't see any amazing combos in those roles.
I mean, he can open with Crusher Evo, right? But yeah, there's not a lot of late game yet. I mean, there's some stuff that's playable, but yeah, nothing crazy, like you said.
Yeah, it's more the lack of synergy for me. So if I'm looking at an evolved hero circle, I'm looking at, like a Nightmare Butcher would be the dream, right? But there's nothing like that. They don't even have an aura. There's not a single aura between Atrocity and Adams right now.
Well, right now there's not a single aura between anybody, but hopefully, I mean, King will probably have one.
King will find an aura, yeah, that's how Chaos works.
But
I feel like auras have just kind of fallen out of favor for different combos, if that makes any sense. So, I feel like Levi's, even though they have their own aura, but I wouldn't call it like a Butcher or an APS type effect.
Yep, I can see that. Oh,
Evo dude with 6 workers. That's pretty good.
yeah, it's
I
really nice
like tier
actually.
ones, yeah.
Big fan of
Adopt gets
evolving
to
the
just
tier
that early
ones.
boost. Hmm.
Thomas did not really have a great way to use it, so here he is.
Yeah, that is the downside of Chain Fist, right? Because you
Uh,
can't evolve it until you've spent the 200 gold on the final form.
yeah, I mean he has Daphne, which is not so bad.
Now, Atrocity
Like
did
at
get
least the ticket.
snailed here. We'll have to see how
Yeah,
well the evolved version of the Whirlybird does. 42%. Honestly, I think that's very respectable, given that he had that 6 worker advantage. I think he's completely fine. He will be able to add the Nekomata here as well with a couple of stacks, so should be completely fine against a resend. Meanwhile, Widdowson, though... No, that's Kingdans now. They've swapped lanes. So Kingdans is
yeah.
queuing up a Brute. Will the wave be long enough? He needs another 5 Mythium. I think not, so it's just going to be an
He
income
Brutins.
send. Yeah, just a round of income all over here.
Yeah, exactly that. Maybe just a little bit of over preparing here for King Dance. Like it's and gold, but I like the way that these two would have split anyway.
Well, I think part of what I did is like perfect gold, but also like you do want the wild shrimp to probably tank a bit more here
Yeah. Oh, and it even
because
still tanks a couple.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. Seto was
yeah,
a
so I
knower
think
all
the split
along.
anyways.
Oh, this is kind of perfect, right? Does that shroom start to out-heal the wave? It does not. Okay, never mind. So this will be a bit of a leak here for Kingdans. Will his teammate be able to cover? I mean, it's only 27%. The Nekomata for Widdowson, I mean, it's dropping low. There's still a few creeps there. I think that's going to be a hold. Yeah, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, I think the worst part is that King isn't gonna be 7 workers, but
Yeah,
I mean it's just what he has, right? Can't really do much about it.
yep. The one person leaking is the one person on the lowest workers as well. The rich get richer, my friend.
Indeed. And Adam is going for a brute now against the kitty, which is always solid.
Okay, Widdowson has 90 gold, so he could go for a Serpent, which is of course phenomenal on wave 4. We'll have to see what he
Yeah, we'll
does.
see. Probably. It's
Yeah,
the
Serpent.
easiest decision to make.
Yeah, he's got the perfect gold for it, it makes sense.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, the serpent doesn't really help the cat because the cat's already two-shotting, but it is still good typing.
We agree. Atrocity here it might. No, Snake is going to be more than fine. It's already stated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Widdowson's honestly doing okay there. It's a 34% leak against an 80 Mythium full send, but his teammate going for a bit of a Waldo over here. Kingdan's leaking to the income when he needed to hold here, and once again the side of Abrasir taking that early King damage. We saw how that went for them in game 1, guys. Do you think it's going to go any differently here?
It's a little bit better because they're playing double scaling masterminds this time, but yeah, it's still not great. These chickens
It's
are
not
just too
great.
strong for King Dance.
It is difficult to kill your opponents prior to 10, still, obviously possible. So as long as they can, leverage enough Atrocity and Adamus, they'll, be just fine.
Yeah.
Takes the action here from Witterson.
Will it tank? Will it tank enough to die? That's the question.
Yeah,
It will.
let's
Okay,
survive
nice.
it.
Oh,
What
did
is Adamus's plan? But Adamus's Daphne is full HP, so I think he's not taking advantage of the damage reduction, perhaps, but gonna be fine against income, obviously.
Yeah, this time Kingdowns does manage to hold the income send, as does Widdowson against the no send, just barely.
And
Oh.
they're gonna try hard the cat on 6, which
Yeah,
is
that
pretty
makes
reasonable,
sense.
but he does get the thing if he wants it.
He gets the coiler, which is pretty good. I wouldn't mind to see him sell and raise
Yeah,
the split as well.
yeah, like fix it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like he probably still doesn't want like even split, but you know, do something to try and make the Serpent at least get involved earlier.
Mhm.
Looks like he's just gonna chill though.
All right, so
Calm
we have
Chilling
a
is still okay.
120 Mythium here wandering into Widdowson's lane. He's very high value. The Pixie, of course, goes down super quick. He wasn't able to raise the split. The Cat goes down very, very quickly as well. And Deep Coiler, usually a very strong unit on wave 6. If it has to tank the entire wave
God.
plus a Brute all at the same time, well, that's a 67%
Yeah.
leak for Widdowson. That's really not good given how high his value was here.
Yeah, I think the Pixie may have been too greedy on 5, but like if you have went like double Buckler instead, then this hold is probably looking a little more chill.
I'm not even sure. I think the Pixie was maybe fine. He just needed to raise that split, right? Because as long as his units don't full tank the wave
Yeah,
one by one
that's
by
right.
one, then he just does so much better on wave 6.
Yeah. They are gonna try a Brute into King. King did hold a full income zone last wave, but he's not looking the best here. With a lot of small units, but he also has really bad gold to build anything. So we'll see what he
Yeah.
goes for.
If King shifts here, this is disaster territory, I think.
I don't I don't think he's gonna shift surely, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously the see how the double rogue wave does against the double brute.
Well, that's a lot of slow.
Yeah, I mean the wave is
It's so funny watching the sludges just glide across the wave.
yeah. I mean it is arcane armor that he's taking advantage of, and
Yeah.
his Wildstrom is getting a ton of value with the healing from the Sea Dragon.
Yeah.
But
Can that
looks like
brute
it is gonna
die?
leak.
Oh no!
The Sea Dragon will kill it, I think.
Eventually, but like if the Sea Dragon,
Oh,
it doesn't
sorry.
even kill it. But still, that's a very good
Yeah.
performance from King. I was
Yeah,
thinking
he
like
did
if the
save it.
Sea Dragon attacked it a bit earlier, this shrew might just survive and then it's a full hold.
Yeah. But they're gonna go for their own send here. Makes a lot of sense into that build from Atrocity.
All right.
And the Adamus build not that good, but he's gonna have a Fire Lord here, I think. Well, he's gonna sell for a Fire Lord, I would imagine.
Will we get the first signs of life then? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, I think C20 G20 won the previous game with 100% HP on their king.
Yeah.
So hopefully Abracete can at least get some king damage dealt this time around.
Yeah. It's a little weird here for Adamus because like he he like wants his he would ideally want his Daphne and his Fire Lord to like somehow both tank here, but you can't may be able to get it. We'll see. But I don't think so.
Alright, 200 Mythium
That
for
one
both
pretty-
Atrocity and Adams to deal
Fire
with.
Lord got
Oh, the
one shot.
pack leader getting that Fire Lord in Adam's lane
Yeah.
killed very, very quickly. The
Really.
entire front line is gone. This will be a big leak there for Adams. That's fantastic. 71% for him. Meanwhile, how is Atrocity doing? Better.
Really good.
For sure better, but it will be a leak.
Yeah, I mean the Fire Lord is a perfect answer to the mole, but yeah, he has a lot of bad value still, obviously.
Yeah. Well, this
So,
is
good.
this is good.
Yeah.
This is really good for Abracete. Remember, we were kind of doubting them after game one, but this time around things seem to be going much better for the side.
Yeah, I think with Castle, Witterson, and Atrocity are in pretty similar-ish spots. Probably like obviously Atrocity, their income is about the same, but obviously Evo also has some sort of scaling that you can't really like account for.
Yeah. There is a full send coming out here into King Dan's lane, and
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
looking at his build, and I'm kind of worried right now, especially with that pack rat underground.
Is he not going to harden here with the double rogue wave?
He's going to leak everything.
This is looking super sus, but let's see. His Sea Dragon's also getting sniped. His Infiltrator's dead. I mean,
Yeah, this is bad
not
for
sure
King.
where his damage is coming from this wave, but
Well, that's because he doesn't have any.
yeah, well, it's a bit of a oopsie.
Yeah, 81% there. That's a bit of an unforced error for King. I mean, keeping the pack rat above ground probably wouldn't have saved
Yeah.
him too much, you know, but he probably had to stay a bit higher value here, given just how weak pretty much his entire board was.
Yeah, like he really needed something like the Canopy here. just some sort of single target damage that would be alive.
Yeah. Witterson's on crazy value here, so he is
Yeah,
able
maybe
to
that's why, honestly.
kill a bit of the
King just like
wave. But it's still yet more king damage. They didn't need to
yeah,
take. They just like even the playing field and then some on wave 8, and this kind of it is an error, I think, for king.
yeah, for sure.
Really helps the side of C20 G20. So there's another
Yeah.
full send here coming through. King does go for the kingpin, so he's at least not being too greedy, keeping the rat above ground as well. Let's see how
Yeah.
well he performs.
Definitely worse for them as well because it's Atrocity getting the most of the money from Leaking King, and
Yeah.
he's definitely the guy they need to worry about. Atrocity really working the Evo. He's got the cat and the boiler both Evo'd now. And actually Adamas has 2 Evo'd Sunfangs on his board. Or 1 Evo'd Sunfang, sorry.
Nice. I'm not a huge fan of those tier 1, tier 2 evolutions. I think it really gives you a
Oh,
good power
God.
spike. Can he at least kill the pack? He
Okay.
can. Okay. Disaster averted there for King Dans. He really went in to hold this. But now Witterson gets his castle power spike, are things about to turn around again?
Yeah, I mean, King still doesn't. I mean, he has a decent like setup for the hero. He just doesn't have a unit yet, or an aura, I mean.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, probably gonna be a lot like they have double Fire Lord, so they probably want to play for 13 a little bit. But Avenger's a good answer there. Catapult's a good answer there. Not sure how this game will play out exactly. Like, I think Embargo makes a good amount of sense.
Well, King Dans also finds a very good unit for that wave 13 that he needs to protect, so
I think Embargo is honestly like also a defensive option in this type of game.
yeah, I like it. It's a big chunk of gold, right?
Yeah, and quadruple Embargo, pretty classic. I mean, Embargo maybe not as insta-clicked as it once was, but I think it's still really, really good in
Yeah.
spots like this.
It's a lot of
Very
economy.
happy to see Witterson here still has his reroll since he's castle. He's kind of syncing up his mastermind with his own strengths and his reroll. So I think he's going to be ready to play the game. He's already in a good position here in second. So excited to see that.
I mean, he
Yeah,
has a
those unit
very
numbers.
big income advantage right now. Like, he's 63 income ahead of the second highest player in the game. It's a pretty big advantage he has right now, and that's kind of the result of trading pretty evenly throughout the early game, and then obviously the castle power spike kicking in.
Yeah, I think this game is kind of weird because it doesn't feel. I mean, I'm pretty sure people are not going to go 13, right? And so King is like trying to figure out if he needs to 100% hold 13 against like if they pushed with Embargo. But he also doesn't like if the game is going to go to 14, doesn't want a Phoenix on his board necessarily. So
I mean, King should just make the Sovereign, right? Like, it's good on both 13 and 14.
yeah, I think that's the best compromise. But showing the Fire Lord here is not bad as well because it'll probably mean that they're not coming.
It's just a good unit in general, right? The Phoenix is
Yeah.
it's always got a place.
So it probably will be 14 for everyone looking at these values, though.
Yeah. Now we have the
If you
evolutions.
place,
Carry on, Setzer.
if you place the Fire Lord, being chaos, you do help close up that 15 gap, as neither one of them is really that great on 15 either. Just in case everyone felt a little silly and wanted to save 5 waves post 10.
Yeah, Atrocity is actually going to be roughly on value with not bad units either. Like, obviously, his Arcane is just Cat, but Skybot is pretty solid there. Witterson shifting a little bit, not really sure. Oh, nice. King rolled Doomsday. I don't know if he's having money, but he also rolled Badger, so he's probably happy with either choice.
Either way, yeah. I mean, King Dan's very strong on 14. I would imagine
Yeah.
there is actually a full send coming out from
Yeah.
everyone, so I kind of thought Atrocity and Dams might just go income here.
I think Witterson shifting actually was pretty nice to try and like make it look like he can actually be leaked value-wise.
Yeah.
He may still be leakable, right? Double GK really good against this board, but we shall see. I think Needler makes a lot of sense into everybody else, right? Oh, Adamas has the Scrappy with the boost.
I hear that's auto win.
It is kind of a beast.
With Evolve as well. I mean, doesn't it just
Yeah.
one-shot the
Yeah.
entire wave?
It's just gonna one-shot the whole wave, I think, actually.
Yeah.
That's just so silly.
Atrocity's plus value, meanwhile. So
Yeah.
were
not
we
too
just
bad.
watching the wrong player all along? Oh, his aggro is just so nice there for
Yeah.
Atrocity. His Phoenix is still alive. The entire left side is gone. The Phoenix is
Oh my God.
perfect. That's an easy hold for him. And yet, in a Dam's lane, the
Everyone's
Scrappy has
sniping.
one-shot the entire wave, as expected. Atrocity, that's a full hold.
Adams
Adams will
leaking.
just leak the Sens.
Witterson holding, King holding?
I don't know if King can kill the Needler.
Yeah, maybe.
Very respectable.
Very respectable indeed, yeah. So
But,
just the Needler
King
getting
over
through.
value did hold, so that is a good sign.
Mhm.
And can the Sakura live? No, it just okay. I don't know. The next steps from here is it's definitely a weird game, right? Like Witterson and Atrocity definitely super far ahead after that, but
Yeah.
Witterson probably the happiest because he was sitting on high income for the whole time, right? And he's still sitting on high income.
This may now just come down to King Dan's Chaos rolls, honestly. Like, the three players, Witterson, Atrocity, and Adams, they're all in... I mean, Witterson's in a really good spot economically, but he doesn't have that
Yeah.
evolve, like, power spike that Atrocity and Adams both have. And none of them really have fantastic combos, right? Like, sure, Witterson's just
Yeah.
found the Butcher with his reroll, but lifesteal really falls off in the late game. So it's kind of a question of what can King Downs find. And right now
Yeah,
he's found
I
the
think-
APS, so that's pretty solid.
He kind of needs to be strong on 18 though, because that's gonna be Witterson's problem. What's going on here? He just, I guess he's fine, but like he killed his Phoenix.
There's just no way to
Uh,
know how many units are still alive. Wait, is he going to be
Oh.
fine? He's going to leak the boss here against
Yeah,
No
and
Sound.
by fine I mean he's obviously leaking.
Yeah.
here.
Now, this is a small leak, right? But this is
Yeah.
something like 100 gold going the way of King Dan's just for leaking the boss.
Yeah, I mean the weird thing is Atrocity and Witterson have the same like Atrocity's still good on 17, right? Double Evoed Skybot, and that's Witterson's strongest wave as well. So but skipping 17 after that pro leak is kind of suspect for Adamas. Like Atrocity needs to hold and cover.
Yeah. The
So-
thing is, Witterson's like incredible on 17.
Yeah, like 'cause he also has this guy, not just the Skybots,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And Atrocity is missing that second punch. Like his second punch is like good units for 18. It's a very weird game state.
I don't really know that either side can make 17 happen. I mean, sure, Adams does seem to have Sui pushed for
Yeah.
some reason, but Atrocity is just so good there with the Skybots and the Harbingers, and you can never underestimate Scrappy as well.
Yeah, I think Adam's pushing makes sense because he does. Witterson's definitely the strongest, but I think after the next send, if no one is dead, then King can kind of just AFK and not push, and they are gonna try and skip here.
Okay, I mean,
So Adams is gonna
Adams...
leak.
Yeah, if there's
Feel
any
like-
justice in the world, Adams is going to leak. Let's see exactly how broken Scrappy is, assuming he boosts.
Do you need to send like a bear or something instead against these guys?
I think Atrocity just holds. Like, assuming he
Yeah.
spends his 600 gold, I think Atrocity's fine.
Yeah, I guess it's like if he builds Skybots, or well, he's gonna build the. He's thinking it's 18.
Adams
not
is
boosting.
Adams is not boosting. Yeah, he's going to leak heavily here.
Yeah, I
He spent
mean,
his money on chain fists, even.
Yeah.
this might be. They don't actually have that much king either. So let's see how Atrocity does. Obviously, he has 4 trillion Skybots.
Phoenix still doing very well there
Yeah.
for Adams, but his front line is crumbling and the Phoenix will just disappear as soon as that is gone. That will be a decent leak for him. Atrocity, as expected,
job
his
against
wave
wave
is
one.
disintegrating. That's an 84% leak there for Adams. How much of that can Atrocity clean up in the mid?
He still has a full Skybot up, so
Yeah.
a decent amount, honestly. Is Skybot a Phoenix, a Harbinger? Like, they're gonna live off of that for sure. I think. And
Probably.
the question is, you can't really go 19 into APS DK and like the Skybots, right? So are you going here?
Well, Adams is pushed,
Yeah.
and
Now
they
they're gonna Philly
skip.
into 19 probably.
That's a crazy skip to me. I mean, yeah,
Like,
I think they can go 19 when they have like a ridiculous amount of Mythium. And currently they're both sat on north of 1k, and we
yeah.
still got another minute or so to go, right? So I
Yeah.
think,
I guess GKs are really strong against Witterson on 19
yeah,
specifically. But King is actually looking he's looking pretty good on 19 by now.
he
Like, he
is.
has APS DK, he has
He can harden.
Leadman, Skybot. They get full spell here to not die. Makes sense that King's doing it, right? Because Anam is obviously the more dead of the two.
Yeah.
I mean, so let's see. I mean, I guess it's a question of can you even kill King and Witter here, right? Like, they don't even need to hold necessarily. They just need to do really good.
Well, King
So-
really didn't roll anything very good here.
Yeah, Butcher for his dude, but he has Skybot to upgrade. Like, I think he has stuff on his board that he can just
Yeah.
polish.
Maybe even just deep coilers, try and snipe those witches.
Yeah, I do think he probably wants to get one Daphne going, but yeah, I mean Skybot upgrade. I guess he doesn't have a good butcher spot.
APS
Maybe the
upgrade is
MPS,
decent as
yeah.
well.
And then Oathbreaker, yeah, of course. I mean, he could even do like a Buzz or a Howler. Like he does have the options on his
Yeah,
board.
yeah.
See what he goes for.
Not believing in these scrappies still. Oh, there they go. Okay. It's very
There is the boost.
Yeah, I think they really weren't expecting 17. Which is fair, right? Like looking at Witter's board and King rolling a DK as well.
Oh, for certain.
So 6 GKs walk into Witterson's lane.
Yeah, it's going to take him a while to chew through those with his crawling catapult. Well, I say a while. They're actually going down pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, they're not too bad against the GK, right? Still do a lot of single
They're
target,
still
but yeah, he's
shooting at
not
max
going much.
range, yeah, yeah.
I
King
think King is
downs.
also going
King is
down,
also leaking,
but
yeah.
Atrocity is kind of folding, almost.
That's 21 creeps on the side of Abrasiet, though.
Yeah.
That surely one-shots the King. Surely.
And he has so much delay with these crabs. Yeah, might have done enough.
That's definitely enough. Look at that. King is
Yeah.
absolutely melting under the wave. And C20, G20, 420, they win this first series in style. Game number 1, an absolutely dominating performance. Into game number 2, to be fair to Abrasiet, this was a much closer affair. They kept them on their toes the whole way through. Unfortunately, C20 proving too much for them once again. So that is Atrocity and Adams advancing to the upper bracket in the next series. Do we know yet who is going to be joining them there? Or do we have one more game that we can hop into part way? Do we know what the other team in this group is?
I think it should be.
Wallace and Shadowwings versus Quacker and Lucy.
All right, let's see their match history.
It's over.
It is
2-1.
over. Okay, wow, they actually played 3 games in the time it took.
Wait, is it? Or it's one. Maybe it's 1-1.
Oh, one of them was ranked. They just happened to
one of them
face each
just
other
happened.
in ranked. Okay. Wow. All right. So we will be able to hop into that game 3 there for Where Richard versus Team A.
Yeah.
Good timing, guys.
Amazing.
They don't have a lobby yet, so maybe not perfect timing.
No, they're
I'm
in the game. Wave 3.
Oh, they're in a game?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think Quacker just isn't in the game, but Lucy is at least on my friends list.
Okay. Right, let's spectate Lucy then.
It's interesting. We have Fiesta and Kingsguard, so two things we haven't seen before, and then two Evos.
Here we go.
Quacker actually has a very nasty late game rule.
Yeah,
White
that
main
would be.
gates with Evo.
Mm-hmm. That's so nasty indeed. Yes.
And Lucy is getting a Dino here on wave 3 with gun, and looks like she is holding. Or leaking small.
Nah, she's leaking, but it's not huge, right?
I mean, 5 workers versus a Dino it's not too bad when you consider that Shadow had a 60% leak to 2 snails.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But Valor's actually covering here on the Fiesta, so things working out for them.
That's
Oh,
good
that's
communication.
Yeah, 7 workers apiece. Question is, are they in a little trouble on wave 4? Not too much Mythium from Lucy and Quacker. And Shadow going for Big Send here on wave 4 into the Pip. Pretty crazy send, honestly, but super low value on Quacker, obviously.
Yeah. This is Shadow all over, though, right? Like, he
Yeah.
really likes to go for these highly unorthodox plays, trying to catch his opponents off guard. Like, if you're a Pip player, if you have Pip and Devilfish, by the way, you're probably not expecting your opponent to go full wave 4.
Yeah, and he may not be expecting triple Robo here, which may just one-shot his Pip.
Yeah, well, the Devilfish is going down pretty quickly. This unit with the buff is pretty good, the Treant.
Yeah. And the
Pip is
kind of
going
infinite
down,
valuing.
but very slowly, yeah. The tanking is pretty much
I mean-
perfect there for Quacker. So sure, he leaks, but it's one creep plus the Robos. The Brute does squeak through there, but meanwhile, both Valis and Dumbo are leaking
Yeah.
to the income sends, and they may actually end up taking more king damage as a result.
Yeah, Kingsguard is gonna help out here. Pretty crazy all-in plays, I would say. I think
Yeah.
once someone holds a once someone holds a Dino, you're not really thinking I want to brute snail reset them.
Yeah.
Because Lucy added 3 polys and basically helped.
Yeah,
And
they are very good
here-
value.
I mean, here is actually like a perfect time to reset Lucy, but you got no Mythium now.
This could swing things back in favour of Team
Yeah.
A, though, right? Because
Yeah.
Quacker is full sending here. Valus has the Priestess of the Abyss.
It's a pretty nasty surprise.
Let's see how well it tanks. Pota tanking just the boss is pretty fine. Starting to chip away on those creeps as well, so Valus should be doing just fine.
Yeah.
Shadow, meanwhile, I mean, he's only receiving 1 Robo Snail, so not
Pretty
quite
good
the
aggro, though.
same. Yeah, really nice aggro, actually. That's just a hold from Shadow, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think a bit of a unnecessary play, right? Like, especially if you know Valis' Fiesta, like it's very common for Fiesta players to do something along those lines where they're just like full shifting for an answer
Yeah.
while taking a risk.
Well, that
and,
definitely
yeah.
helped for Team A. Like, the
Yeah,
win
yeah,
probability
yeah.
jumped up by a few percent, and okay,
They can
I
go
like
for
it.
like a big wave 7 now. Like Mimic is looking pretty nasty into both of them.
Both, yeah. Now, Quacker
someone
does
takes a
have
risk
the
here.
casket dropped here, which of course is very good on 7, but it's not great against a Mimic, right?
Yeah, like if he gets the full upgrade, like he's probably doing okay.
He can evolve it
Honestly,
as
like-
well.
Yeah, like he could just go for a boom tree instead. Like that's a lot better against the mimic. I don't know if he has that read. They may not even get to mimic because these waves are pretty fast.
They may not even
Wow.
send.
Perfect tanking on the Pota there. Dead to 2 snails, but
They
they go.
do send, okay.
But, I mean, Mole just is no damage against the casket, right? Like he can get like full casket upgrade, right?
Yeah, I think in general Mole is not great against mana users, right? Because
Yeah.
if you think about reducing the damage of both sides, both the towers and the creeps, that kind of benefits anything that needs more time.
Rolling to sell into bunk. What a beast.
Yeah, what a beast. This should be a hold.
Yeah, pretty good APM from him too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That was not easy at the end.
I mean, he's a zoomer, right?
Oh, his Pip is dead.
His Pip is dead, so's his
Yeah,
Bunk.
it's not great.
Wait, he actually has 0 DPS now.
Yeah. I think,
Lucy, though?
unfortunately,
Lucy
yeah,
has the
got the Slime
DPS.
Siren.
Yeah.
Probably barely leaking here. I don't think she can kill both brutes.
69 there for Quacker. Lucy, yeah, I mean, Lucy's doing phenomenally well, but like you say, can't quite fully hold, so there will be
Yeah.
yet more king damage there going the side of Team A.
I think perfect positioning. Probably no one, or like you can't do it with like half a second. But like if you thought about where to put the bunk, it probably needs to be on the left.
Yeah. Or, like,
But
maybe 1 square down from where
or
it is.
higher. Yeah, or yeah. I mean, just like you can't let your pip die is all.
Yeah.
Even if it's the only damage on your board, but still a good spot for them, of course. And Shadow and Valis are looking really weak on wave 9 right now. Obviously, we can see there's a gate, but I don't think gate is saving Shadow, especially if he goes Disciple here. I think I would prefer to see him go like Orchid.
Or just upgrade one of his
Yeah.
bucklers. Get that damage reduction
Yeah.
ticking.
Grawl here is a decent choice, obviously threatening Aziria or King Claw. And I think once you see that, you may be more willing to just go income if you're Quacker.
Yeah.
Quacker doing his best to leak here again, killing both his bunk and... But it's going to be a super long wave. He may not hold. He may leak quite badly.
Yeah, you got the 1 tank zone diff there, right?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
he just needs to try not killing his pip this next wave, but
That's 58% to Dino King
it's pretty
ups.
bad, yeah. And it is going to be full sends from everyone besides Quacker. I think income makes a lot of sense into Valis. To be honest, if he goes to 0, he might still leaks. But King Claw is really hard to leak on 9 if there's any damage with it. Lucy going for the Antler here over like something like a Boom Tree. I think it makes some sense, right? Anticipating brutes.
It's
or
just
ogres.
raw stat value is pretty nice there for the
Yeah.
antler. Yeah.
An Antler here as well. Hopefully not killing his pip this time.
Well, we'll see.
Fool me once.
Pip is
there we
gonna be
go.
fine, I think. Right?
Yeah, as long as it focuses the stuff hitting it.
Yeah, Pip is fine.
Yeah,
Pip is
there we
fine.
go.
All right,
Very
let's
worked,
check out Dumbo's lane. He did get that gate down, but again, the rest of his board pretty weak on wave 9.
Yeah, and the mole is pretty strong against the like spam of little dudes.
Oh, but Gate
But-
is Gate, right? And
Yeah.
like it's mana users against Mole once again.
Yeah.
So this is just a hold here for Dumbo.
Well, is it? It is.
It is.
What a beast.
It's
And
not a
Lucy
hold
with
for Lucy
another
though.
Good hold, but not a hold.
Not a hold for Lucy. But again, yeah, this was a 220 Mythium send, and she barely leaks.
It's kind of the story of the game so far on Lucy's lane is a million tryhard mercs and a barely leak.
Yeah.
And she's running back the mole into Shadow's lane.
All right.
Uh,
The third Cope's end
honestly-
is the deadliest.
yeah, like if if Quacker and Lucy had not sent any power mercs this game, I think they would be winning this game by a mile. But it's always tough to say.
Yeah. I mean, it's a few short waves ago, Team A were pretty far behind on the Jules win probability, right? I think they were 30-something percent chance to win, and they're now favoured. So they've just been every wave, every time they've like held one of these Cope's ends, it's just put them further and further ahead or back to even to begin with. And now they're in a really strong spot, and this mole resend is kind of doing the same thing. This should be another hold here from Dumbo, and he's just going to be in such a good position.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I'm excited to see if Valas goes Sorcerer next for his Poda, because it's incredibly strong, but we also have other options.
Oh, Sorcerer is going to be amazing on Priestess now, right? It's just insane mana regen.
It is absolutely giga insane.
Is it just like permanent healing?
Very near, actually.
Well, he has
he
taken the
does go
Sorcerer. Will he use it?
Indeed. Yeah, it's placed down on her. Oh, no, I'm lying. There's still arrows. Hello?
It's action required. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
No, you're good, man.
No
Meanwhile,
great sorcerer targets on the other side.
Dumbo also takes the sorcerer. Quacker also takes the sorcerer. Okay.
Like Boomtree? Or, I guess.
Yeah, salt
Whoa.
boom tree. Interesting.
Kind of
I like it.
doesn't really help him on his problematic waves. Like,
No.
13.
But it's funny.
It is getting mana so quickly though on that boom tree. Like it's full HP and it explodes once.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's not too bad at all.
And tax for Lucy. Guess didn't like any of the options. Didn't want to put sorcerer on her own boom tree.
She also decided she needed the money and Quacker did not.
I might have just taken
Yeah.
PTA in that case. I think PTA is like always better value than taxed allowance, just even if you just calculate the income.
Yeah, but I think if they want to go 14, which kind of looks like, then
Yeah, then
Well,
I guess
actually,
that
I
she
don't
just
know if
needs
they
the
just
cash
get
to be able to save. That makes sense.
yeah, I mean
Whoa.
they kind of have to go 14.
No.
Wow, he sorcered his.
King Claw Sorcerer. Wait.
I'm
What?
so devastated.
Okay.
I mean, that's cool.
I'm in shambles.
I mean, is it just
Don't
going to
know if
be the real King of the Clappers? I mean, look at the mana on that thing. It's got a
it's
12
a
mana
beast.
bar. It's just constant. Oh lordy, he clapping.
Yeah, I mean you can't really send melee. You probably don't want to send melee stuff into that, but
Yeah, wow. I mean, the wave is just not attacking at that point.
unfortunately, I don't know if it's. I mean, it's really good scaling, but I think on the wave that matters this game may not be as good as on the sorcerer. But he does have Doomsday for 14 anyways.
I'm kind of disappointed that he's building
he's
the Doomsday.
fine.
Like, even if it's correct, I just want the Starcaller upgrade so we can see like how fast
Yeah.
this thing can clap.
Yeah, that would be cool. So Quacker, the lowest value here, but I think he's in a bit of trouble on 14. I would say I don't know if the Boom Tree is gonna. Well, we'll see. Maybe it'll pop off on 14. Lucy has a Giga Fatalizer, no gun actually on her board yet. So probably only getting that for 14. But the tricky part here is Valis is kind of a beast on 14, so probably need to send damage into him because he has pretty good tank killers. Maybe just Needler and call it a day.
That King Claw
It
is.
always feels bad to do that though with the Doomsday. When you see Doomsday, you think I need to stop that from doing damage.
He does go double
So-
GK. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, double GK can be good if the guy kills his priestess.
Sure.
But,
Yeah.
I don't know if I am convinced. We'll see what he goes for. I mean, like, especially if Valis goes like super 1 million IQ and just doesn't build the Doomsday. But
Isn't the
he's
King
fine.
Claw just going to one-shot the wave?
yeah. The wave literally can't attack. And Shadow going for a
really
million Evo vets here. Pretty good tank value, and yeah, I think not full sending Lucy here may be a pretty good choice in retrospect. And he's never gonna hit the second GK. Like I don't know if I love it. Like double GK just feels kind of like a waste to me. But
Yeah. Yeah, the second GK is just a DPS
I feel
GK
like
because of
you
all of
just
that
have to
AoE
send
damage.
right? Yeah.
It's an easy
the-
hold. It's not even close
Yeah.
there for Valis. How's Dumbo doing? I mean, he is leaking, but it's not horrendous. 74% there. His teammate holds, should be able to cover a decent chunk. Quacker does leak,
Still
not
leak as-
not massively there for Quacker.
Yeah. But do you think it's not a bad outcome for either team?
No. I think everyone's pretty happy with the way that this wave turned out. They are definitely looking to the future now.
I will
'Cause this
say-
is done and dusted.
Shadow has gotten his build into a kind of a better spot than Quacker's, but I mean, like, Quacker unfortunately has triple Iron Maiden on his board, which is not that good after
Yeah.
16. But
Like
he
Quacker
will still be able to
actually,
get gates going.
Quacker has the nuts, right? Like Quacker has
Yeah.
white mane evolution gates, which is insane. It's so strong. But he's taken up 4 of those spots with caskets and a boom tree, which are fine. They're fine, right? But they're just not evolved white main gate fine.
Yeah, I don't really know what people are playing for here because 16 is tricky. I mean, there are a lot of strong builds on 16. Like the King Claw is kind of a beast on 16.
I think everyone's
Lucy's
value is just
honestly-
too high for
yeah.
16. Like, I would
Yeah.
expect maybe 18 at the earliest.
18 makes a good amount of sense into double gun, which is pretty strong, and then Poda is Poda Doomsday. I mean, I think Valus's build is kind of good on every wave besides 19.
Oh,
it's gonna be a long wave here for
Quacker
Quacker.
leaking no send here. That's really
mean,
not great. They
Lucy
do go
said
for a
already
16
before
send.
that, so
Huh.
seems like 16 was part of their plan. So
Yeah.
maybe that's intentional from him.
They did push really hard, but this has to work out because, I mean, Quacker and Valus
There.
and Dumbo both are pretty okay this wave.
I mean, they're just
Yeah.
going to save. Like, Valus
Yeah,
shifted
the
400
value.
gold or something like that last wave.
I mean, he is gonna. He's building like 4 trillion King Claws. I hope so.
He should just go King Claw and maybe upgrade the Starcaller, but probably just
Yeah.
pure King Claw, right? Yeah.
I mean, there is the double bear is pretty good against like the King Claw AoE. But,
yeah, it is.
And without the single target is just gonna be the priestess. I mean, if the priestess is not really gonna be tanking much this wave, like his King Claw is really close. See how it goes.
Valus did manage to spend his last 100 gold in
Yeah.
time. That's good. His Averia tanks more than nothing. That's good.
The second bear is kind of just AFK, so
Yeah.
you may not get value out of that for a while.
The King Claws are clapping, although I think the Sorcerer one died pretty quickly.
I think he just doesn't have enough value here.
Yeah,
And how is Shadow's Gate Army doing? Pretty good.
gets another summon. I mean,
Well,
Shadow's... Oh, wait, no.
He's not holding, but
I
he
thought
did really
Shadow
good.
was holding, and then we realised that it was actually 10 Cardinals in a
400
trench
creeps,
coat.
Yeah. There were also 10 gate creeps in a trench coat as well.
Yeah.
But they should be okay. They have a lot of spell. No big damage.
Yeah.
They did have the presence of mind to finish the King upgrades, so
So,
they do
that's
take a
for
decent
18.
chunk of damage, but it's not lethal.
And 18, I mean, they can definitely be favored there. Everyone's value is going to be pretty low. I think
Lucy
Quacker
still
obviously
has-
loves the gold. Yeah, she's really lacking damage without like a second or third Theta. But
She can just build them
has
next
been
wave,
taking
though, right?
it. Yeah. And they're just going to finish spell here and be cautious. I think that gold injection is huge for Quacker, right? Because now, now his war is actually looking pretty nice. For 18.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I mean, like everyone's definitely playing a build that really just want a lot of gold. Like Lucy's probably the lowest cap board, but
What?
yeah,
Don't they just
everyone
save
else-
another wave now? Oh, no, they do go for the 18. I think I
think
would
they
have
can
loved
skip
to see
it.
them save again after getting this round of King Ups.
Oh, yeah, it's possible. Their values are gonna be quite low though. Like probably like minus 600 without sending. I mean, it's minus 700, minus 600
Yeah.
with sending. So they kind of had to. Like, if just pure math wise, their values were like 4.3k.
They're both really strong on 18, though, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's for sure true. But I mean, Shadow's problem is he has no tanks. Like his tanks are just the gates.
Yeah, the gate tanking for the gate.
Yeah. Double
Classic.
Kraken into Quacker. I mean, this pip should be staying alive forever with all this front line. And we do have a second Theta. It's kind of just in the middle of the action.
It's a
but
sacrificial Theta.
He's pretty tanky on 18 with the
That's
white
true.
main buff. And neither not great into 1 million white mains, so... And, I mean, this Theta is kind of tanking like a beast, actually. Not getting
Azuria
hit by
staying
the
alive
healer.
there for Valus.
Yeah,
Dumbo
that's huge.
Dumbo's getting a lot of gate spawns out.
He has a lot of summons. I can't really tell how it's going.
Yeah, it's going one way or the other.
Yeah, and same with Quacker's Lane. I can't really tell. I think he's getting overrun.
Shadow's holding. Lucy leaks 79%.
Yeah.
Quacker, he's leaking pretty badly, actually. Worse than I expected. That's a 67 for Quacker. I think they'll survive this, but crucially,
card, right?
Shadow holds. Valus basically holds. That's a very small leak for him.
Fiesta.
And
Oh,
no one
Fiesta,
has
yeah,
pushed.
true.
Yeah, I think they're kind of playing for 21
That is
with no push.
so much gold that just went the way of
Okay.
Valus and Dumbo.
And I don't think anyone can. Well, I don't think Lucy and Quacker can skip 20. Maybe Quacker is supposed to just push. I don't think his build holds 20.
Yeah, it's I just don't know. I don't know anymore, Offma. It's
I think
You're
Valus
the
is.
nearest to speechless you've ever been.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
this late game
Valus-
scenario with Evolve and Sorcerer and everyone's got Star Callers and I just don't know anymore.
Like I would think that like Shadow's build not that good on 20, just because
Yeah. It's
it's
all
gonna get eaten.
it's all natural, baby.
Yeah, and Valus is definitely stronger and Quacker's weaker, so it makes a lot of sense for him to push, but we shall see.
Everyone sends. Okay, so it's not going to be like
Yeah, they have to. I didn't even realize their values are just too low this game to try and like play for skip.
yeah.
Valus going Shaman and a million brutes to try and get the Thetas off the boss.
Makes sense.
I mean,
He'll need to
Lucy
add.
does not have Arcane.
Valus will need to add at least one tank, otherwise this is going to backfire.
Yeah.
Brutes do not beat the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucy's lacking Arcane and trying to just kill the boss with 5 Thetas. Shall see. I think Valus might just hold, though. No Shaman.
He has a lot of Doomsdays.
I feel like GK is not that good against the Starcaller as well. And
Shadow's
he's,
just building infinite, like,
Yeah.
evolved veterans. I think that's pretty good tank value.
Yeah. I mean, his problem is, like, spamming stuff is always worse, but
I mean, his Orchids have, like, deleted the sends.
yeah, it's not bad. The GKs are both in the ground.
Lucy, I
Wow.
mean, her Fatas are all dead. Maybe there's
Yeah,
one
not
alive,
holding.
but that will be a leak from
Valus just
Lucy.
holds.
Valus holds. Shadow is going to leak, but again, his
Yeah.
teammate has held. And meanwhile, Quacker and Lucy both
Yeah.
leak. This is game 3 going the way of Valus and Dumbo the Elephant. So very good performance here from Team A.
Absolutely. Really, really well played.
Hey! That was a crazy game, guys. Like, I'm really glad that we got to hop into this game 3 here. This was so back and forth. Like, just looking at the graph here, it really was a story of each team just, you know, a mistake here, a really good send there, and just a very, very back and forth game indeed. A pretty exciting finish there with a Wave 20 race as well, but it did go the side of Valus and Dumbo the Elephant, and that means they will be facing up against Atrocity and Adams in the upper bracket match. But before we get into that match, guys, I think we're going to have a quick 10-minute break for the players, for the casters. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back as soon as possible with that. But before we go, guys, do you have any thoughts and feelings on the last game that we've just watched?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. And got to see a little evil evolution fantasy from both sides, just playing their Giga boards. But yeah, I think Valus's role ended up being the strongest for True Late. So yeah, put Sorcerer on your King Claw.
Yeah, yeah. We had a lot of wrong calls in a sense. I think Penny, you did say early, you know, if Quacker and Lucy sent income in the early game, they probably would have been miles ahead. But aside from that, pretty much, you know, everyone we thought that had the Giga board didn't quite have the Giga board we thought they did. And I'm happy to say that King Claw made me way happier than Poda did that game.
I'm really impressed with the Sorcerer Kingclaw. I think Valis may be a trendsetter
Honestly.
because I know that I'm doing
Yeah.
that next time I have the chance. All right, guys. Well, that was a really fun series, and we will be right back with that upper bracket match. That will again be Atrocity and Adams versus Valis and Dumbo the Elephant. So don't go anywhere. That promises to be a bit of a banger. I'll leave you with, I'm feeling some lo-fi Yozora, and we'll see you in 5-10 minutes time. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. We have a pretty exciting match right now. We get to see both of the previous winners. So that is, of course, Atrocity and Adams, C20, G20, 420, facing up against Team A. That is a last-minute pickup team consisting of Valis and Dumbo the Elephant. So we saw both of these teams victorious in their first round matches, and now the winner of this game will be straight through to tomorrow's semi-finals. Judging from the games that we've seen from both sides so far, do you guys have a favourite? Do you have any predictions for the way you expect the game to play out?
Yeah, I think Atrocity and Adamus should be favored. I do think Valis and Shadow, like the way they play is a lot more volatile, and that kind of style is pretty good against, or has way more chances against, like people who also play a little riskier and make mistakes and take risks. But it's not to say Adamus and Atrocity don't take risks, but they don't usually make mistakes. And so, like, when you take big risks trying to kind of like flip the game state, it just usually doesn't work against Atrocity and Adamus. Like, people who are playing solid and not trying to, like, they'll just beat you by playing like 5% better than you the whole game, rather than like people who are like willing to take more risks to try and beat you like way worse. They're fine, just winning the game. So I think it's a lot harder for the play styles to work out this time.
Very similarly, I think just the same point, but a slight counterpoint. Atrocity's strength is in his mastery of the game. You kind of need risk takers and people who do the non-standard thing to challenge those types of players. Because, I mean, if Atrocity sees the play coming a mile away, then he's just going to do that thing that he knows is going to stop you. So he sees, most of these angles, and that comes from mastery. You need Valas and you need Dumbo to do the thing that Atrocity hasn't seen before, or less of, and had less time to prepare for. Adamus is just plain good at the game, So I think if someone were to take them down today, Atrocity and Adamus, it would be Valas and Dumbo.
All right, so you both make a pretty compelling case. I think I have to agree with Seto on that one, in that the way that it's actually often undermining his own case, I think, because if you try to play a straight-up game against Atrocity and Adams, and they just play 5% better than you every single wave, you just fall behind further and further every single wave, right? So it does, I think, require someone to flip the table, surprise them, catch them unguarded, to maybe eke out a win here. So I probably would give the edge to Atrocity and Adams, but I don't think it's a huge edge. I think it's maybe like a 60-40, something like this. I mean, to be honest, the edges are always around that when we get to this level of the game, right? But I definitely think Valis and Dumbo have a good shot here, and I'd love to see them do something that Atrocity and Adams just don't see coming. So let's see what these players have in store for us. Do we have a lobby available?
We do.
We do. Okay, let's hop in there, and hopefully we can get this upper bracket match on the way. All right. So are you expecting more kind of heavy style of gameplay from Valis and Dumbo, or what do you expect?
I don't know about heavy stuff, but definitely stuff like that we saw in the last game. Like, going for big sense early, like long waves. Especially if they do play Fiesta. I don't know if they were playing it multiple games or they only pulled it out that last game. But that like a Fiesta type mastermind is like what Shadow loves. So
Yeah.
even if he's not the one playing it, right? So.
Well, we're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen, because here we go, the upper bracket, game number 1. Let's go.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I think Champion's probably a little too strong right now to skip.
It's the one thing that I meant to mention and didn't mention. I think the one mastermind we would see in every series is Champion.
Yeah,
pretty strong.
so strong. And with the Pipsqueak as well in Valus role, like Pipsqueak with champion is not okay.
It's so unbalanced.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Shadow going for the cash
Have
out.
an answer. Yeah, kind of unusual cash out versus aristocrat. So one true early game mastermind versus one scaling mastermind as the partner. So I mean, if the game goes late, Adamas will probably be ahead of everyone, but we shall see. He's got like his tier 2s are all really solid. In fact, he has 5 of them. So
Yeah.
you should be able to come up with something.
That's actually ideal for an aristocrat, right? Because your early game can be rough if you don't have a great way to spend gold. So having maybe
Sakura.
Sakura's nice with champion as well.
Yeah. We have Pip at home.
And
of
Adams
course he gets
sniffs
saved
a
up.
Fiesta here from Dumbo, does not get rewarded, so nice easy hold there, +2 gold for Dumbo.
And yeah, I think Adamas picked his role pretty solidly, right? He has a good early game plan with Gate Guard, Infiltrator, Aqua.
Yeah.
And then Disciple obviously helps out 8-10, Doomsday for late.
And his reroll as well to try and find like another tier
Yeah.
6 later on.
Yeah, I think wave 12 is probably his worst wave right now.
Mhm.
But obviously plenty of time to fix that. So showing the champ now. Not really sure why Atrocity just showed his champ on a Segura, but
He's just flexing.
yeah. Snell King up into
Yep.
him should be fine. And
Meanwhile, Dumbo with the pack rats as well, so
Yeah.
he's actually going to be generating quite a bit more Mythium, I think, than anyone else in the game. Pack rat is really good.
and he's going 5 workers now, so already got 2 hunts off, and then will also be 5 workers. And Valis is just straight 7 workers. Really bad matchup for Sakura to be the one pressuring a Pip with champion.
Yeah. 7 worker champion Pipsqueak. Going completely unpunished, I think, like with the tier 1 edition in the split. I think he's just absolutely fine holding the snail send. And yeah, Valis
Snell
is.
on 1 lets him do this. He's like 3 gold.
Oh, was it just
He can-
barely long enough?
No, I just meant like the Snell on 1 gave him the gold so that he can build like this. Like I think otherwise he's stacking his cat or building another cat.
Hoffma,
yes.
my sweet summer child. I can see how long since you've played the game. The snail gives 2 gold these days.
2 gold.
2 gold, yeah.
Kidding.
He had 1 to spare.
It doesn't give you 4?
It used to be 6, and then it was
It's 2 now, yes.
then it was 4, and then it was 2.
That is
Yep,
some
it's
crazy
obscene.
stuff.
Yeah. With that,
Workers.
Dumbo is now going
Yeah.
to be 40 Mythium ahead of Atrocity, which just kind of feels bad, but those rats getting the hunt in those pretty fast waves.
Double robo send here into Atrocity. I mean, he's playing the Ranger and adding a split. He might do okay, but double robo is a big old send.
It's the build full, I would think. But
It's Champion Sakura. We're
It is
limit
Champion
testing.
Sakura.
I mean, his Ranger's not taking anything. It's pretty bad.
Ranger's not bad damage though, and it does give like the 2-shot threshold onto the creeps that are being attacked. So he's gonna
Yeah.
leak, but honestly,
Yeah.
that's pretty fine. 2 creeps plus the robos, and meanwhile, Adams he's holding against his robo send as well.
Yeah, I think the problem is that Valis has 9 workers while this is
Yeah,
going on,
that is a problem actually. Holy.
It's kind of a chill game from him. He can kind of just spam income and scale.
Dumbo is lower workers, of course, but he has been treasure hunting every single wave.
Yeah, and Adamas is going to try him here.
Alright, so let's see if Dumbo sniffs this one coming, keeps his rat above ground. If he does, I think he's absolutely fine.
I mean, with cats, you rat, and on 5, you definitely cat and rat, surely, right?
He's trying to figure out what his best gold is. Maybe just sell an infiltrator. Or build another pack, right? Or shift.
He could have just sold the little rat and gotten 2 stacks on the cat.
He's shifting for Disciple or something, but unfortunately that's a brute. Could be a leak.
Not too bad.
He's on value with Treant. I think he's...
Yeah, that's the
No,
bigger
it's-
one.
Oh yeah,
was
that's
made of,
not ideal. We were watching the wrong lane.
Icarus may have flew too close to the sun,
Yeah,
and that is a
and
very
that-
unfortunate targeting.
that is a penny leak. Oh, pretty
Yeah,
big king
that's
damage,
quite good.
actually. That's unfortunate. So Valus, he was playing like a bit of a Chad with those early workers, but yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, and now they have no pressure into Sakura on 7, which is not great. Whereas Atrocity definitely has pressure into, well, that's a Lumerian actually.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
think I've ever seen Lumerian on 6, I won't lie.
Yeah. Problem is he leaked half of the wave to a Fiend and still shifted the gold, right? It's kind of disaster territory.
Atrocity is doing some crazy cooking with his 0 melee unit build.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would have. I wouldn't have minded him just rerolling already because, like, if he got a cheaper like a melee unit, he would have held 4 probably, and like his build would be a little cleaner. But
Yeah. His
maybe
banker
just trying
died
to
at
extract
least.
some value.
His banker died, so that's something for Dumbo.
But 11 workers on a dom is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's really nice to income when you're ahead, but then if you mess up, then the guy you're sending to is also having a pretty chill game.
Yeah.
And now the brutes are coming for Valis.
The
He
brutes
does
are
have a
coming.
dagger.
Badger's pretty solid. We'll have to see how well his Lumerian tanks
Yeah.
because it
I
needs to
feel like
tank.
you should let it tank more.
Yeah, ideally the Lumerian tanks like half of the wave and then the brute goes on the Badger, but we'll see.
I feel like this is like a champ. Like I feel like a champ pip in this position would be pretty chill, but like, kind of need this thing to tank a lot, right? Minus 100 here.
And it's a big old send, the 160. The Lumerian is tanking really well, not tanking the brute, so it's going to ramp as quickly as possible. Badger does go down now, and the Howlers, of course, they won't last
Nice
very long
brute.
at all.
Respectable.
Yeah,
And
Atrocity's
does
leaking,
leak
meanwhile,
well.
to the much smaller send. This is amazing here from Valus.
Yeah.
Hello?
Maybe
It just holds? Lumerian?
Oh.
Champion Lumerian?
Champ Lumerian is looking like a bit of a problem.
Yeah, and Atrocity leaked to an income send while being plus 24. Not an income
With
send,
the
there was a
big
brute,
banker.
but yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit unlucky. I do think I would
Not
rather
again.
he should have just rerolled so he didn't have to put these units on his board. But
Oh, he hasn't re-rolled yet, that's crazy. Yeah, his build
I
is...
respect what he's trying to do, but
Yeah.
I think the game is a lot easier if you just reroll.
Yeah.
And Mole here into Adamas is pretty optimistic, I would say, especially when someone shows you this, but maybe it works. Like, it is a 200 cent.
Well, Adams didn't go for the Orchid, he went for the Disciple instead.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of a crazy send choice. Like, even the Mercs, like, Hermit instead of, like, double DT when you, like, the guy showing you Orchid is pretty crazy.
Alright, well, given the fact that he didn't go for that Orchid, I think Adams might be in for a bit of a leak here.
But
Yeah, the mole
got
just kind of ice skating
Yeah.
over the lane is pretty hilarious.
he, unfortunately, did get 0
Oh,
summons out of
he
his units.
Did kill the mole.
It's not too bad, but he is killing the Sakura.
And the Sakura's killing itself.
Sakura didn't make it.
Oh,
least he helped.
this is decent king damage. This is going to even up the king HPs.
Yeah.
Dumbo leaking
Yeah.
very small, while on pretty aggressive value.
Champ Lumerian may have just won the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not okay, guys. Like, I don't know what Jaws was smoking with that one.
Well, okay, but hold up, okay. let's put the gun down for just a moment. Think about this. We saw the champion Lumerian before we sent it on 6, right?
Yeah, true.
So we still chose to send it.
Yeah. And
Well-
Atrocity's actually broken his own cardinal rule there, which is like, don't full send into champion in the early game because you won't leak it. And he just, he kind of proved that point right.
Unfortunately, also proved his point wrong because he also got brooded on 7 and leaked the champion, but obviously he has a Sakura.
Yeah. Now there is a full resend here for
yeah.
Adams. He is, well, I mean, he's kind of undervalued still, but he did build here, so he wasn't completely
I mean, he runs a lot
unprepared.
better on this wave.
Yeah.
That is if they get a summon.
Yeah, which only one of them did. So this will be
he's
another
gonna
decent leak for Adams. Valus, my god, this man's on fire.
Yeah.
Not yet. Maybe next.
Maybe next. 51%. 17 workers there for Valus. But at Atrocity and Adams, they are stockpiling some bricks, so 200 plus for both. I wonder when they decide to pull the trigger.
Could be a decent 10 angle into the Marion. I don't know if you want to go 11 into that unit.
Yeah.
In fact,
They
he's-
do, but just income into Valus. Okay.
He's scarred.
Yeah, Valus is... I mean, he's fine. He's only getting income, so Valus is definitely holding. Meanwhile, for Dumbo, he is getting a full send. There's
Should do
Mimic, there's
okay.
Brute. Yeah, his units are
He has a lot of damage.
pretty good here, yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
Mimic
think
may
the
end up
bigger thing
feasting.
is 12 resend, or like the 12 next send into Shadow looks really, really good.
Hmm.
Also looks really good into Adamus, especially after this
Yeah,
Star
yeah,
Color.
It's pretty good
think
into
they
Atrocity
look-
as well,
yeah.
right? And meanwhile,
Yeah.
Valus and Dumbo, they're the ones with the pressure advantage now. They did save here.
Yeah, I think we will just see full bush 12 now. And you can't really undercut Valus because he still has the dude.
And there
Good
is a
guy.
leak there for
Funny little
Dumbo.
fella.
But the Lumerian's just going to solo in the mid, right? Easily.
Yeah.
This
That
unit,
was
man. It's insane. It's just crazy. It has 20 stacks. It's still going. He can put Villain on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think we need to see some reroll action from Atrocity. I mean, I know he has a board, but it's not gonna save his board. I think on 12. Sack makes a good amount of sense.
Adams has good tank value for 12, but that's about it. Like, his only real damage unit. Well, I guess he has
I mean, he's
Boom
got a
Tree. Boom Tree, yeah.
In fact, I think he should probably be. He may sack to build more. I don't know. but, like, I feel like he
Atrocity
needs
has
to.
sacrificed, and he has a full Red Eyes here, so he's probably... Well, they're playing to hold 11, right?
Yeah, I think they may be expecting a possible 11 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he sacrificed his banker, which was a good call because his banker got him 0 value this game.
Oh no! His Sakura's even dying to no send, by the way, so not ideal.
Yeah.
It's a 5-stack Sakura on wave 11 that was built on wave 1.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
sad. And now, of course, Atrocity's given away his surprise Red Eye, so Dumbo is able to send the bear, which I've heard is unfair.
Yeah. What is going to be sacked here?
Well, Atrocity already used it, so his build's kind of locked in. Adams...
Maybe you don't need to sack anything. It's a pretty chill board.
Yeah. And at some point he can sacrifice this Infiltrator to free up one more spot on his Infiltrator, on his Starcaller. That's not great value, though.
Yeah. But double Boom Tree, double Harb. I mean, against Giant Snail, not that bad.
Yeah,
Obviously, Giant Snail pretty good against the Starcaller, but
they
also
might both
the
do
Rogue
pretty
is
well.
very
Like,
nice.
Atrocity's on value, so...
Yeah, and he's not focusing the bear. So he has
He's-
a chance to hit some stuff.
No, the
Maybe
bear
he's
the
doing
bear is
about
dead.
0
That's the
damage.
mole that's still alive.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
mole.
But he's absolutely clearing.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah,
And
it's a
same
full
with
hold.
Adamus.
It's a full hold.
Yeah.
For both, actually. Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
what a comeback.
Yeah, that's huge. That is honestly huge. Yeah, they're in the lead now. They've gone from
Yeah.
35% win chance to 58 in a single move, and
That should have been a
Atrocity.
game changer.
Yeah.
What? Where's my banner?
Yeah, I mean, I think Valus is still ahead. It's probably the only reason why, but
Yeah,
it's
that
a
was
tricky
that.
game now. You kind of need to go 15, but Valus is super duper pushed.
I mean, Atrocity's just planting a garden as well. Like,
Yeah.
he knows what he needs to do. That was honestly a crazy hold there on wave 12, pretty much flipping the game on its head. So Valus and Dumbo, they've gone from being in the driving seat to kind of struggling, all in a single wave. We'll have to see
Yeah.
what they do next.
I feel like Giant Snail must not be very good there, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
I think Giant Snail is good for that wave and that wave only, and now we have to think, wow, I could have had Villain.
yeah,
What? I feel like it just didn't do anything against double Harb, double Boom Tree. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he had a Star Color, but like it's not like the Star Color is wasting. Like a Giant Snail is one spell still. So,
yeah.
hmm
And they did know about the red eyes as well, right? Because Atrocity had
Yeah.
already dropped it on 11. I'm not sure that Valus knew about the tree when he picked Giant Snails.
Yeah, but you can just not send it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the best send is, but I have to imagine a, a bear is not bad as well.
Yeah. Into the double boom tree, of course.
Yeah. But
But
15 it is. Or is it?
honestly, though, the best play for both was just take villain and go 13, I think.
Yeah, I think that would have been fine as well.
Like, once you've seen the red eyes being dropped and you've seen the
Mhm.
Treant as well, I think you just go one more wave.
Ooh, income here.
All right.
I like that a lot.
Well, Atrocity's going to be overvalue once again with triple Sakura, so quite a lot of magic
Yeah.
damage.
I think
Well, if you didn't like snails with boom trees, I think you
Yeah.
really don't like snails with Doomsday.
yeah, it's kind of it's kind of a crazy scent. I won't lie.
Yeah.
That was also greeting one of his not putting his Slime Siren in there. Oh wait,
Mm.
yeah.
With plus 112 value, Atrocity should just be absolutely fine. Adams, he's decently under, of course, but he's
Yeah.
got good units.
And he has a 0 gold buff. And yeah, Giant Snails is free food for Doomsday.
Yeah.
Decent tanking on the Doomsday as well. Getting the Slime Siren procs.
Yeah, it looks like it will be a leak, but
Should be a
very
leak,
small.
but-
Very small.
Yeah.
Just the boss.
And Atrocity may also leak the boss. Kind of close.
He's still
Nah,
got
he's got
quite
it.
a lot of Daphnes alive. He's fine.
And it's pretty chill income sent from them.
Yeah. Their income
Now
is
they-
looking pretty strong, but Valus is still ahead. This game's
Yeah.
not over, so some really nice comeback play from Atrocity and Adams, but Valus determined to stay in the lead.
Kind of want to get to 19, maybe. So maybe you may have to push if you're Atrocity, probably.
Yeah,
Can play for 17, probably, with your units. Like, you don't really want to see 18.
I guess the biggest strategic problem for me is that Atrocity and Adams have the better Sui angle. Like, if at some point in the game Atrocity just decides he needs to leak Valus, he can just push workers. Because Dumbo's never holding, right? His value is just way too low already.
Yeah, he's playing to possibly hold 17.
He can hold. Yeah, he can. Oh wait, maybe I called that too early. He does have
Yeah.
200 gold
He is
underground.
very low push.
Yeah.
And I mean, Star Color tree, something can happen. They're gonna try here though. Makes sense.
They are going to try. Both Valus and Dumbo shifted some gold here, so this could end up being a master bait.
We'll never know.
Well-
Adamus is really pushed though.
Yeah, he is. Right,
And they skip, yeah. They're a bit under.
they see the values here. I wouldn't be surprised for Valis and Dumbo to at least finish their king
Yeah.
upgrades.
And I do like that Adomus did send witches, because, yeah, I mean, tree spam and don't send melee stuff for his boom tree.
Mhm.
I think it's just a better send.
Yeah.
And I think send from Atrocity makes some sense as well. A little bit of
Dumbo
everything.
Could
do-
have
they do,
rerolled at some point.
Yeah, I think Atrocity just finishes reroll as well. And yeah, he had Garg in his roll the whole time, so like he could have just held 4.
All right, let's see. We've got Doomsday over tanking, I
Yeah.
think, here for Valis. It's gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh
it's a lot
no,
of damage.
that's disastrous. Yeah, that was a lot of his DPS that went down there.
Yeah, the bear didn't really get much value on Shadow's Lane, but still a decent leak.
74%.
Unless-
No, how broken is the Lumerium? Yes is the
Really
answer,
not.
but not broken enough.
They
They
I
survived
tell if
this.
they're alive.
They survived
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
kind of close. It's actually like good amount of damage creeps this time. Or damage mercs.
There's a lot of frogs though, so they kind of go down. Oh wait.
Yeah. It's pretty close. I
Yeah.
think they're alive though.
Oh, they go
Yeah.
straight for the 18 send. That's interesting.
mean-
They've just given away a lot of gold there.
They kind of have to against these builds.
Yeah, you're right.
Can't really go 19 into a million things.
Triple red eye and Treant
And-
spam. Yeah.
Adamas is pretty. I mean, Adamas is very bad here, to be fair. But he rerolled. Oh no, he still has Orchid. Wait, is he? I guess he's a. It's a crazy
see
send
the
from
Orchid
Valis
coming.
against Orchid. So I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a wild send into orchids. Luckily,
I mean,
he's
if he
he's
just-
not
if he just
making
got
any orchids.
Boosted Orchid, he would legit have a chance to hold this wave, even
Yeah.
with these units.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still don't think quadruple ogre is that good here.
Atrocity
I mean,
just
you might
made
as
a
well-
million pilgrims.
Yeah, I think it makes sense with the Daphne, right? He's just trying to like get a little cheese action in. I mean, it's working pretty well. Like he has a shit ton of like small dudes with
Yeah.
Daphne.
Yeah, he's got
I
a
don't know if he's holding,
lot of
but-
magic damage.
It's a lot of damage.
He will be leaking, but
like-
only like one
Yeah.
creep.
He parted the Red Sea.
Yeah. The dams is leaking pretty small.
I
Like
can't tell how many whale chiefs are in the trench coat.
it's 2 creeps there for Atrocity, 1 creep for Adams.
Yeah.
2
I mean,
big
that is just-
shutdowns given, but now Atrocity and Adams are in a
Look at this.
fantastic pressure lead.
It's just a really bad send. Like ogres on 18. Like there are 6 ogres in the lane already.
Yeah.
If you send shaman, it's way better. And
It's
you
the
need
same
some
unit, yeah.
sort of front line.
Yeah, the Ogres was odd there from Valis. He's played the rest of the game so well, and that
Yeah,
send
I mean-
was not it.
I think just the sends have been lacking because I mean the giant snails we've commented on them a few times, but yeah, the
Yeah,
rest of
everything-
everything else.
Everything having his lane is looking immaculate.
Yes. Let him play one part of the game, and he will be rank 1 in no time.
Yeah, I think this 20 is probably unholdable. I mean, Shadow is really good there, but no real big arcane tank, so probably leaking still.
Yeah,
That's a
their
good sign.
values are just too low at this point. Like they've both got decent units for 20, but the sends are going to be enormous. They both have over 1,000 Mythium, and the value on Valis and Dumbo just isn't
Yeah.
there, I'm afraid. Meanwhile, Atrocity probably does just hold.
Yeah, probably. The Ranger spam is pretty broken on 20, and the Chieftain spam is also probably pretty good with the Rangers, so
Yeah.
can also go for Big Garg as well. Well, probably not enough gold to get there, but sold all his seedlings and is going Big Garg, yeah. I mean,
Good call with the new
Pretty
feast.
I don't love the Doomsday here from Valis. I think he would be better off just going like Badger spam, maybe Fatalizers. Like just
Probably
try
would,
and play for
yeah.
delay and hope you can somehow win the race.
yeah, I think we might be. There might not be anything left for him.
Yeah.
honestly, true best chance maybe just be full spam Rangers to try and kill it, but probably not going to happen with triple Haven on your board, and his fate is going on a journey.
Yeah, it is going to kill the Shaman. Oh, it's only the Berserker. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, it's a little
So
guy.
that's even worse because it's not going to kill the Shaman. And Shadow Leaks 95%. Valus, I mean, he's
GGs.
performing admirably, but that will be a leak from him. That's 58%. Adam's just barely leaks there, and Atrocity holds with half of his board still alive. So yeah, that will be game number 1, going the side of C20, G20. What a game!
I mean, the good news is for Valus and Shadow is that they can still pick champion next game.
True. That is good news. The Mastermind is broken. Evolve still up for grabs for both teams as well. Adams seeming
Probably gonna
to
pick it,
prefer
yeah.
that Aristocrat, which is interesting for Adams. I haven't really seen Aristocrat played at all this patch, so I think
Kinda fits his
he's
style, right?
yeah,
Like
he's
a
taken
late
it.
game type of guy.
Yeah, he is. But he's taken it both game ones in the series that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
So I wonder what the
And
tech
doing
is
really
there.
good with it.
It really well, yeah.
I mean, my thinking is just like these teammates playing champion, so like he's got the early game covered, and it's not like Aristocrat is useless in the early game, right? You still have 5 income, so I think just like giving them a late game scaler as well.
Yeah. The income did get nerfed quite heavily on Aristocrat, I think from like 15 to 10 when you do the tier 6 upgrade, so it did take a bit of a whack, but Adam's showing it's still pretty handy, I guess, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
And of course Champion does seem to be the big winner of this patch, and the big winner of Nova Cup so far. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Champion picked in every single series where possible. All right, we just have to give a couple of minutes there for Valus and Dumbo before we can get into game number 2. Remember, Atrocity and Adams, they are 1-0 in the lead so far, and the winner of this match will be guaranteed a spot in tomorrow's semi-final, and that is the pole position as well, so they do get a preferential matchup against the second place from the other group, so you always want to come first in your group if you can. Meanwhile, though, the loser is not out of the competition yet. So let's just say Atrocity and Adams win here in Game 2. Valus and Shadow, they still have another chance in that last chance match. They still have the possibility to make the semi-finals. But, again, that said, they are not out of this series yet. There is still at least one more game to play. And I was going to say, like, what do you want to see them do differently? But honestly, I think they played that first game really well. So what do you think has to happen differently for Valus and Dumbo to turn this around?
I think we might need a little bit of coaching on Sens.
I think
Seriously.
they just messed up their plan. Like they had a decent spot, and then they just, I mean, that's what happens when you play against good people. They they make the game not so simple. So like it looked like a pretty clear 12 line already, like around wave 8, and then the plan had to change. But it's really hard, last minute to be like, oh, like we need to skip, even though this is our whole game plan, and like, oh, maybe it can still work even if they have these units because we have so much Mythium. But yeah, it's tough. I mean, their spot was fine until 12, right? So
they may have just crushed them on 13 if they were able to go one more, right? And I think they did receive income on 11, unless I'm mistaken.
They did.
So yeah, they I think they could have gone 13 and they may have just destroyed them. But we're about to see if Game 2 can go any differently, and I think Valus and Dumbo have shown us that they do have what it takes. So let's see as we get into game number 2.
Nope, picking.
Everyone having
order.
Everyone having a nice think.
Yeah. Okay.
Team strats. All right, good. Hell yeah.
Ooh, chaos instead of evolution. Oh, because Atrocity wanted to play evolution.
Dumbo back on the cash out. Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid combo, especially with Chaos Crusher as well. And Valis has Windhawk, so
Yeah, really nice Fiesta opener for him there.
I mean, double early game against double scaling it's a good start.
Dumbo has insane late game potential, like
Yeah,
Flying
he does.
Sovereign
Flying
with
Sov.
Dark Mage. Hello.
Yeah, and Steed, or if he wants that, or Angler if he wants that. He's got lots of stuff.
I love the super powered Sov angle. I don't think we get it, but God, it's a dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was looking at the stats, and Sov is actually not looking that good, but I would imagine that Flying Sov is still probably strong.
Yeah, I think if
Well-
you sprinkle in a bit of a Leviathan, you might see those win rates change.
Yeah.
I think if it gets to pop after 1.4 seconds with 30 steeds.
Holy.
Yeah.
He's got to put the Windhawk down, though. Okay, there we go. Save on 1. Makes sense.
Yeah. Long
And
wave with the
They
Crusher and the
they both
Fiesta.
won 5 workers. Well, Atrocity is going to be fine, right? Has Serpent, has Mask. Adam is...
Very
Maybe he has
scared
enough for
next.
double Oath? If he has enough for double Oath, he should be okay.
Yeah.
Like, with the leak, he should be able to send, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
and actually, that's only because
Yeah.
he re-rolled the Oathbreaker, by the way, with Chaos.
Yeah. Valis goes 6 workers.
Now let's go 6
And-
workers
oh.
into income send. All right.
Well,
Yeah, but Shadow saving is really
Yeah.
good now because Adams has double Oathbreaker and Shadow can brute him or something on 3, right?
yeah. He can. He may. Or Fiend him. Or
He-
Dino him. Or...
I mean, it's Dumbo. Like, if he can brute, I think he's going to brute.
Yeah. It's going to be a long way, but Damas will get some extra money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Valis
there's no
should
way
be
Yeah.
leaking decently here.
It's like, can you ever get to Casket here? But no, probably not without selling.
Yeah, there's the brute there from Dumbo. This is going to be
Yeah.
another very, very long wave. He can probably add a Robo into the mix if he wants to. Adams did find
Yeah.
that Gargoyle with his Chaos, so that's pretty
beast.
good.
Can he find a Casket? I think he's really close.
He's really... No, he just...
Ah.
8 gold shy? But that's triple Gargoyle.
Yeah, this triple gargoyle could be No, it's not Tempest Gargoyle, sorry.
I guess it's
Tricky
kind
because,
of hard
you-
to get the aggro
Yeah.
right, isn't it? Because you want your
Yeah.
Oathbreakers to tank.
Yeah, it's tricky. You kind of need the guards to do damage here.
Oh, he's actually shifting 40 gold? Uh-oh.
Well, that
That's
Bad
a
news,
that's a
yeah.
mistake he's going to regret very, very
yeah,
shortly,
that
I think.
fruit is right on the
Oopsie.
gargoyle, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, the right side's looking chill.
Yeah, Oathbreaker is still popping over there, but he's going to leak pretty huge. That's 72 for Adams. I didn't see Atrocity got a brute as well. Was that post income from Valis? I think it was.
Yeah, I think so.
This is serious king damage, guys. 2 brutes and a robo on wave 3.
Yeah. I think it's kind of a mistake from Atrocity. It's like I don't know if he had anything better to build, but like probably just not supposed to go 6 workers there.
Yeah.
Even though like it feels really wrong to not be 6 workers.
Yeah, but your teammate is being starved.
Yeah, and like if you don't have anything good to build, then it's chill, right? Like he could have tried to scale his build a different way. Like go tree here
Yeah.
on the 3, hold the send, then full push and get like Canopy or something like that.
And Valis is now doing the Fiesta thing where he's leaked the first 3 waves and now he gets a full send and he's full built,
Probably gonna
so
do
he's
well.
probably going to
Yeah.
do quite well. Should leak, I
Yeah,
think, but
especially if this robo just his split is like obviously made
Odd.
so the robo just goes straight on the thing.
yeah, not ideal.
But I mean, I guess the vet and somehow his vet and Pee-wee are perfect split tanking like a beast.
Yeah, it's keeping his pierce damage alive.
Yeah.
This is actually way worse than I expected. I thought he was
Yeah.
going to either full hold or like just leak the robo, but still a decent Fiesta leak, honestly.
Yeah. And what is Atrocity's plan with his Mythium? Could just be income here.
Pressure 6? No, he just goes income, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game are definitely off to a better start though for Team A, already
Yeah.
bringing their opponents down to half hit points on the King. They don't have a huge
That's
amount of
Fiesta.
pressure right now, but I could imagine after this wave 5's end, they might just start saving for, I
Yeah.
don't know, 8 perhaps? Ghost Knights?
Adam is shifting here, trying to
Yeah,
get the big oath, but still
exactly.
gank him.
Because he keeps having this awkward gold every wave.
Yeah, I think Adamus' problem, if there is one, is that he doesn't have a carry on his board. So like playing Chaos is really awkward when you only have tanks,
Yeah.
because you're not guaranteed to roll carries, but you can almost guarantee to roll some tank value.
Everything's a tank eventually if things go wrong enough.
That's fair. And
Very
Valis
true.
just playing plus 45 with a Grawl here while saving. It's a pretty mean way to play, but doesn't really have to show his card too early.
And we get that Berserker shown here from
Yeah.
Adams. Pretty good on this wave, of course. Not very good on the next two.
Trusty's doing things, so it makes sense that Valis is just going to go for a little bit of income. I think he is playing the game kind of weird with this Grawl. Like, I think you want to spend the amount of turns you want to Grawl on your board is like you want it to be lower rather than higher. But
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
think
entirely
it's
sure
like-
why he built it at all, honestly.
Yeah, well, that's it. It doesn't really help him after this, and it doesn't, like, I don't see what his Wave 7 answer that
think
requires a
he's-
Grarl is.
I think he's just trying to pretend like he has a Wave 7 answer, and then he's just going to build Firelord.
That, man, the juiciest Giga Brain answer of all.
That's why we bring Othmar on the cast, guys, because he's the smartest of us all.
Unless he's going to do something crazy and build like a full elite archer, but I
Which
really
he
hope
can,
doesn't do
right?
that.
Like, he has enough. Oh, wait, is he like 1 gold short of doing that play?
I mean, the problem with that strategy is like now he just has both of these units on his board.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no.
No! He's doing it. Wow.
But this is just
He
really
didn't
bad.
need to sell that Peewee either, by the way. He has. Or maybe? No, they sell for more than 15 now,
No.
right? I don't know what's going on anymore, guys.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I
Depends
think
on how
Adamus
that
has
half works.
now Adamus can kind of just sit here. He can choose to just income, which I think is reasonable, or he can literally just save until 9 and income him then. And you're kind of just been stuck 9 workers for no reason.
Shadow has a rather scary number under his Mythium stockpile.
Yeah, but I think this is just good for Atrocity, right? Like, Adamas is like the guy who could be pushing, aka Valis, is not pushing,
Yeah,
and we're saving into the Adamas, who's right now the weaker person positioned in the early game, right?
yeah.
Because Atrocity has a small problem with his board too. It literally can't die,
It literally can't die. I mean, it's evolved as well.
and our favorite unit is back on the board. And like, I'm pretty sure
After
Adamas
a
is
short
just going-
1-wave
yeah.
break.
Yeah. Like, if he just goes income here, then I feel like Valis' game is kind of screwed.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe Adamas also thinks that it's leakable, since he he does have a Trinity on his board.
Shadow and Valis may skip.
Yeah, he's gonna try.
I think Shadow and Valis are going to skip 9, honestly. I think they want 10. Okay, never mind, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. I think that might be too crazy.
Even for them.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Valis is plus 25. I feel like it's kind of a mistake from Adamas, but if he wakes
Yeah.
up, then I'll eat my words. I feel like when you're low workers and the guy you're sending to is also just on value every wave, like it's probably not worth it, right? Because you're not gonna,
Yeah.
you probably don't have a myth to break value.
I'd
But
like
let's
him
see how the
to
Big Oath does,
boost the Peewee, maybe.
because doesn't Atrocity just ult here? Or am I misunderstanding how these units work? Like, I literally don't think the wave does enough damage after a
Well,
while.
the
Okay, I guess
canopy
it's
is
literally
dying
full tanking.
fairly quickly with the pack leader, actually. Maybe he found the
I don't
counter.
think Gate would get more involved.
Adams is leaking huge.
Yeah.
That's a 75% leak there for him.
Okay,
Valis,
that's
plus 25? Is it the fabled
Yeah.
on-value leak?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
He's chilling, he's chilling.
Nah, okay. Yeah.
Atrocity did leak as well, very small, but
Yeah.
it is the pack leader that makes it through C20, G20, 420, taking another big chunk of king damage here
Yeah.
on wave 9.
They would have preferred to have some king ups here from
Wait,
Adamas, I
are they
think.
dead? They have one king attack. The
No.
ogre is
Oh.
the ogre is healing, guys. It has lifesteal for some reason. No, okay, they survived, but
He doesn't
11%
have his
remaining.
trusty friend behind him.
Yeah.
Okay, Adamas
Adams.
has the butcher down.
Uh-huh.
The Stevie Blues is coming online.
Yes.
I think, I mean, Atrocity is still in a good spot, but yeah, their king is a bit problematic.
Yeah, economically good, but health-wise, they've got a couple of issues.
Yeah, I do think Atrocity might have. I mean, I can understand why. Like, I would also build gate, but if you built trees there, you might hold. Just like a little more time for the Canopy, but hard to say. Like, your natural instinct is to build gate. Maybe the gate had to be one square higher, actually, to get more tanking on the first summon.
Maybe just a round of
'Cause-
income. Dumbo and Valor save.
Yeah,
Will we
I
see a
think they should
repeat
just save until they
performance
kill them.
on 12? Or are they going to go a little bit longer this time around?
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure what's correct. After this income, you can kind of get away with a lot. I'm curious as
If
to.
they go lone, that's so obviously there's no cred, but I do see
No.
one glacial.
Yeah, I think Glacial makes sense, right? You're kind of anticipating 12, and Atrocity is prepping his 12 answer, which is going to be these two. And yeah, Glacial has some good units. I like Creditor. I feel like one guy creding here makes a lot of sense, especially when you look this good. So if you can
And-
get this cred off, they
Yeah.
can kind of go 14 now, right?
They can for sure. Because Dumbo's just going to keep scaling with Creditor. Valus is already in a very strong position for the next 3 waves.
Yeah, I think Valor should just scale with workers, ideally.
Yeah. Dumbo
Actually,
is
this
leaking
cred may be
here.
doing that reverse Creditor.
Yeah. Lose more gold than you make with the Creditor.
Yeah. As long as he holds, I mean, like they just need to kill them, right? So like, as long as he
Yeah.
holds 14, then like he did his job.
It's honestly not terrible. Like, you talk about losing the Creditor gold, that's one thing, but he's creating longer waves, and they really are threatening lethal now against Atrocity and Adams.
Yeah, Adamas is rolling some nasty 14 units, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, picking up the Doomsday here is huge. The question is, do
Probably
they
should
expect
just
the
put it
Sen to
down.
come on 12?
Does he know?
He may not know, especially after
yeah.
that leak, but it's kind of hard to tell. Like,
Oh, he's
yeah.
not going for the Doomsday. He'll just roll it
maybe
again.
maybe
It's
roll
fine.
it again.
He'll roll it
Yeah,
again.
Yep.
it's chill. Yeah, maybe I'll
Archer's
get-
also pretty good.
Yeah. I think it's pretty reasonable. Like 12 is a real threat, and now I think once you see Valus's value, you're probably just anticipating 14. Because it should be kind of obvious that Shadow's cred now.
Yeah.
I guess you could think he's really pushed, alternatively, but your value is looking pretty good, right? So
Nobody
Yeah.
in this game has a worker, by the way.
yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
I almost can't really
Shadow
shift, though.
is giga ahead in workers.
Yeah,
It is a huge
taking over.
edge. Shadow's even credding a little bit again. Oh, he
Whoa.
can afford to. He has the Flying Sovereign.
I thought thought Valus was doing something crazy, but he has perfect math. Almost perfect math.
Or a beast. You're also
yeah,
falling
I mean-
victim to the new sell prices, right?
Yeah,
There's no way to know.
there's just no way to know.
Surely it has to be a 14 send from
Yeah,
all
I
4
mean-
players now, though, right?
But like, are you even willing to full send if you're Atrocity and Adamas? Like, or into Valus? I agree, but Shadow is looking pretty
Val-
strong. I guess you try. Yeah.
There's Valus with his Ogre again. This time it looks pretty
Yeah.
good, though, I have to say.
Like Shadow is just folding,
It's-
and he does this right.
Yeah, he has 600 gold to play with and a
But-
really strong build. He even has those steeds that you were talking about,
Yes.
Zeto.
Yes, put him down.
I feel like Atrocity has a chance to hold here, and not. I don't think Adamas can hold.
I mean, surely Shadow presses the harden button here, right?
Well, Four Eyes is really not good into Adamas's board, though. Like, it's, I guess it's very good against this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe he sent it in anticipation of a big butcher unit, so I can see that. I can see that logic.
Shadow didn't harden, but the send is tiny. I think he may just end up being fine, especially with the Flying
Oh,
Sov
he
getting
didn't harden?
Giga charged by the steeds. It is now getting attacked by the Four Eyes, though.
I think it's gonna.
It's going
well,
to clap the wave first. Valus,
kinda
Valus is
did it.
leaking pretty huge. Wait,
Adamas
Atrocity's
is
just
doing
very
decently,
easily
yeah.
holding? What? Okay.
Yeah. I think there needed to be a bear in his lane,
Yeah.
or I don't know. I don't see the set exactly, but
Do they survive on the
that's
side of Team
tricky
A?
board.
I mean, Atrocity has like
No,
infinite value
I
left
don't think
alive,
so.
by the way. It literally
Yeah.
can't die, guys.
Yeah, I think Atrocity's build's actually just pretty nasty on 14.
Yeah.
Balas also sent a pack mole on 14.
Yeah, I think he may have
Someone
done that
tell him.
reverse synergy technique.
Someone tell him. It's still impact
do it later.
damage, though, right?
True,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I feel like Shadow could just full hold there if he didn't go for the steeds and just went for like a hardened goal. But
Yeah.
I guess
I think the Steeds needed to tank the Four Eyes. That's what they needed to do. This way the Four Eyes never ramped.
Yeah. He didn't harden at all. Never mind a golem. So even a hardened mudman may have made a small difference
I
there.
can see the steeds though. Maybe the steeds make. I think Egg is kind of crazy in this game state, but I guess I guess Atrocity cannot be leaked on 16 is their thinking.
Yeah.
It's a little crazy still.
It's the
Because, I
problem
mean-
with the game being so starved, right? Like they saved a bunch of waves in a row there, but they just didn't have the Mythium because they were starving with, I think Valus had like 13 workers or 14 workers.
Yeah, 14. I did think Phallus maybe wanted to push a bit more, but then he would. I mean, it would have been hard.
Yeah. The game is just so starved.
Yeah, and now they can't go 16 because Atrocity is just going to hold, but now 17 is an egg.
Yeah, and
it's
an
not like
evolved
17
gate
looks
here.
better. Yeah, like evolved gate, evolved skybot, and then Adamas actually has some. Oh my god, he is a super guy.
Yeah.
He's also
Well-
got Scrappy down now for some damage when he boosts on 17.
Dumbo and
mean, you're
Valus will
kinda
just
just-
die on
yeah.
17, right? Like they, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you're
Yeah.
hoping that something crazy happens in Dumbo's lane with the dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like Atrocity has that much Mythium. Maybe.
Harden can maybe make it happen, but Valus looks like he's just going to leak everything on
Yeah.
17.
And yeah, Adamas also rolled gate now with his white mane. It's kind of all coming together finally.
Yeah. Atrocity has gate, he
Okay.
has Skybot, he has everything he needs.
Yeah,
they
they
are
should,
going
yeah.
for the 17 send. Dumbo and Valus, they have to know it's coming, but I don't know. They know they can't
really
win on 17.
Matching. Yeah. Oh my god.
No.
This would have been a crazy pro league if it was just the creep
Yeah.
against the egg.
They do go for the full send. I mean, I know they're kind of in desperation territory, but
Yeah.
I feel like you have to have the presence of mind to just income king here. Like, you can see the builds of Atrocity and Adams. I think they're both just easily holding, even despite being
It's white mane now.
decently undervalued.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice reroll.
Yeah, wow, that's an absolute juicer for Atrocity.
Yeah.
However,
I think
Dumbo
the-
and Valus, well, he's going to harden a couple of Mudmen. I
Yeah.
just don't think it's going to be enough.
I feel like the glacial plus rogue wave combo has kind of been insane. Like his build is just really
Yeah.
hard to deal with.
Well, Atrocity and Adams, they both receive smaller sends while having way more value. And let's see, these Sovereigns need to do something, and what they did instead was die instantly. They Sovereigned. So Dumbo, he's going to be leaking 79, Valor 75, and there we have it. C20, G20, 420, the quick 2-0 back-to-back.
Yeah. Well-deserved spot in tomorrow's games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they played it super well. I mean, I have to say, Dumbo and Valis played pretty darn well themselves here, and this game was really close right up until the point where it wasn't. Now, I know that sounds stupid, but
Yeah.
for 13, 14 waves, the game was super close. And then Atrocity just holds on 14 for the... I mean, what was that save? It was 9 into 14 there from Valis and Dumbo. And Atrocity just holds because he has a good board and Valis didn't have any workers. And that just completely flips the game on its head. It takes it from being a pretty close affair to super, super one-sided after wave 14. And yeah, Dumbo and Valis, they weren't really able to come back into the game after that one. They tried, but the game really was won on 14, I think.
Yeah.
We have a rematch in the decider game.
Okay, so that was a quick... Oh, it was a double defeat there. So King Downs and Widdowson going 0-2 against Quacker and Lucy. So it will be a grudge match up in the last chance match there with Ware Richard versus Dumbo and Valis. So we'll pop a quick 10-minute break before we go into that last chance match. Don't go anywhere, guys. Seto, what song would you like? I'll give you 3 choices. Yozora, although we did have that. 4 Eyes on 5 or TBH.
4 Eyes on 5.
4 Eyes on 5. Yeah, here we go, guys, and we will see you in 5-10 minutes time. Until then.
Yes.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you've been enjoying the games so far today. This is going to be the last series of the show. It is going to be a grudge match once again. So this will be Team Were Richard, that is Dark Quacker, and FC Lucy. And they will be playing up against Team A, that is Valis and Dumbo the Elephant, who we have just seen fight very valiantly, but unfortunately unsuccessfully against Atrocity and Dams in the upper bracket. So, guys, the first time that this match was played, Dumbo and Valis were victorious in a very hard-fought 2-1 series. Do we think this time around is going to be any different? Will Quacker and Lucy turn the tables, or will it be Dumbo and Valis making their way to the semi-finals? What are your thoughts?
I feel like it's pretty even game. Yeah, I think stylistically it's a decent matchup for Valis and Dumbo, so should be able to offset. Even though I think Lucy's probably the strongest player, but yeah, I think they have chances for sure, because I think probably Lucy's like weakness as a player, if there is one, is just like macro draw calling, but I think that's probably one of Dumbo's strengths. So it's a decent matchup for them.
I think we're going to see Dark Quacker and FC Lucy enjoy playing with each other a lot. Now, surely it's because they win, because winning is fun, right? And not that they just enjoy each other's company. So I'm going to give them the edge this.
Fair enough, fair enough. I have to say, though, Valis and Dumbo, despite the fact that they just lost 2-0 against Adams and Atrocity, those games were both pretty damn close. Like, one slight different decision, you know, they send 13 instead of 12, or maybe the Mercenaries they send, and they could already be in the semi-finals. So I'm kind of impressed with the way they're playing, especially given they're a pickup team. Remember, they're not a pre-made team for the tournament this time around. So I think they've played fantastically well. I think they had a very good showing just now against C20 G20. And I think I'm going to give them the edge in this series as well. You know, they already won the first time around. They have the moral edge. I think they can take it.
No doubt, surely. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. There is a lobby, by the way.
Oh, the game's already started? Did they? They didn't want to wait for the casters, or what?
They actually did just start. Yeah.
Are you guys in there, or?
We are in here. Yeah, we'll paint a nice picture for you, Penny.
It's fine. I'll be in there as soon as I can. I have to wait 79 seconds. Jules? Hello? Hey, you're gonna have to have some radio legion here. Then you guys can describe the masterminds.
Megamind Greed from Dark Quacker, Fiesta from Lucy, Valis as pick champion, and we have Divine Blessing, PTA, and Counterattack as spells. So maybe that's why Lucy went for the Fiesta. But she's also sending into Shadow, so probably just wanted to, get some revenge, send some big stuff into Dumbo's lane and see what's going on.
Now, we do have a champion out of Valis here, and we do have the Divine Blessing, so a lot of synergies happening here. Fiesta, Counterattack, champion with the Divine Blessing, and we do have some options here for Valis on the Divine Blessing later on. Like, not that many. He does have a Grarl, but he has the Fire Lord and the gun, both good damage units for champion.
Probably might even split the two, right? Like Champion's gun as the opener, and then Firelord with the DB. But Quacker has the Priestess opener, pretty chill with the Blessing.
Very safe. Yep, very safe. Also with the Fiesta teammate, you kind of love Poda because she actually heals, which gives her multi-wave types of value. Lucy here with the seedlings for that Fiesta is going to be very, very powerful.
And Shadow sniffed out us now coming to his lane, added a little looter with his Oathbreaker, so not going for a leak here. And Valis actually going for the Grawl into Firelord with Champion, so 4 workers to get out the Champ Firelord, but it may be worth it. We'll see. It's a little unfortunate there's Fiesta in the game, but
He also went for a save on one with 4 workers, which is kind of crazy to me, but
Jules has finally
see if he
decided to
gets
let
to
me
it.
into the game just in time to see the end of Wave
Nice.
1, which is pretty exciting stuff. But we do
Yeah.
have a nice lineup there. Valis with the champion. I guess that's going to go on a Phoenix.
Yeah, that looks like his plan. And Lucy went 6 workers, has a robo queued up. I don't know if she's gonna get to it. Pretty close. She
Does
does, but does it do anything against Pac-Man?
I mean, Dumbo didn't hunt. Like, I think if he treasure hunts here, he's in a world of
Well,
hurt, right? But he was smart enough not to, and it looks like he's going to be just fine.
yeah, it's kind of a crazy robo. I feel like
Yeah.
it doesn't really make a lot of sense against a guy showing Pac-Rat, but
Oh, and meanwhile, Quacker, he's leaking to the DT as well. So,
yeah.
Lucy 77% against a snail. Now, this is kind of
Yeah.
where the leak gold changes really hurt, right? Because, of course, Dumbo gets none of this gold while receiving from a Fiesta Pixie player.
Yeah, he got a little bit.
He got 2 gold from Valis's leak, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's respectable.
Possible that maybe Lucy was sending into what could have been an egg. Like maybe she could have given Quacker more time for Mythium by breaking. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's probably not worth it to think about like that kind of
Like interplay early because I mean like giving someone a robo full hold is probably worth a lot more than like potentially breaking an egg.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also like if you do have the research, you kind of anticipate that he's probably champ. He's probably not gonna roll egg champ.
Oh, they're already doing a little bit of cringe as well for Dumbo and
Yeah.
Valis. Like 60, 70 Mythium, Wave 4 coming up.
Ooh, that's kind of a crazy robo set to me, but I feel like going double DT here is a lot better. But
Yeah, I mean, the Robos are more damage if they do reach the king, of course. They will shred those pixies, I think.
and it's brute after income from Shadow.
No, he had the Brute pre-income.
Oh yeah, he had it.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought he sent it after with the rat myth.
No, he wasn't hunted last wave.
Ah, okay.
Now, let's
So
see.
this could be some big king damage. His priestess is not really tanking
Yeah,
anything.
Priestess tanked like 1 creep, 2 creeps. And
Yeah.
now it just gets absolutely overwhelmed. There is at least a slight off tank there on the
Yeah.
Ranger, and that actually is enough to give him another heal. Okay.
Yeah, so
His-
could have been way worse, but yeah, the
Yeah.
Robo's obviously going to do good amount of king damage when they get there.
I thought Quacker's aggro was really bad, but it ended up just cleaning up.
I think honestly, if he got his priestess that tank a bit more early, it would have been pretty okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, still a lot of king damage here.
I mean, this is a repeat of the previous game, right? They had them on
Yeah.
half HP on, I think that was wave 4 as well, and yeah, they've done it again here in game 2. The question is, well, different team, right? That was against the previous opponents.
Yeah, the Champ Firelord is going to do some crazy stuff.
It's very strong. It is so strong.
Yeah, he's just unleapable
And-
until like 7 at the absolute earliest, and then he has options with Canopy, with Gun.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's afraid next, he can put down that dreaded Grarl.
Grarl.
And,
Sorry.
and then. What?
I just enjoyed the accent.
Oh, sorry. If I said something. Oh, dang. Did I do a thing? All right, my bad. Anyway, yeah, so he could shift into the Phoenix actually really early here with that thing. But yeah, he's not concerned. Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
so
they
it
have some
was
scary
everyone.
Mythium on all 4 players, actually. I wonder who's going to pull the trigger first.
Yeah, I think, I mean, Quacker's got the highest value, so probably going to do the best. It's him or Valis, probably. I mean, the problem is Valis is 100% getting a Mimic here, and
Yeah.
Quacker is not, which probably means he can ult.
Valis is super pushed as well. He has decent worker lead over everyone else in the lobby. Valis
Yeah.
will get his own Mimic as well, which is looking really
That's
good into
something.
Lucy's board.
Boy, he's giving up the pack.
Pack, that's surprising. The Mimic looks so good into Lucy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
don't
can
like
kind of see
the...
pack, but yeah, I think Mimic makes a lot of sense. With
Yeah.
3 people on Red Valley, it's pretty crazy.
I mean, the pack is still a lot of
Oh.
damage, right? But you're amplifying magic damage into
It's-
arcane units.
I feel like this is way worse than this. Because the base Wildshroom is a lot better than the base guy, and this is
Yeah.
way better against brutes. I think it's maybe a mistake, but we'll see.
I mean, everyone's leaking, right?
Maybe-
The sends are huge. So, someone may die here on wave 7.
Yeah, the Poto's
Oh.
taking this brute.
What? Wait, both slime mummies didn't get full mana. Okay, Valis, I take it back. That
think
pack
they're
leader
dead.
was inspirational.
Are they dead?
They're dead, right?
Game
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very fast game 1. Holy, Team A
Oops.
are not taking any prisoners, and they both leak pretty decently themselves, but where Richard? Where King HP?
Yeah.
Where, Richard?
Where Richard?
Yeah.
We are
Holy.
lost.
I mean, that was a pretty fast game, guys. That was... whew. Valis and Dumbo really making it count
mean,
there.
You also missed wave 1, so. Good God.
Yeah, well, yeah,
They were
true.
not waiting for anything.
Well, Twitch chat got to enjoy watching me kind of staring blankly at the screen for 80 seconds until I was allowed to spectate the game. Thank you, Jules.
You did great. You started the camera better than anyone.
Radio Legion was great from you guys. I tell you what, Seto, if that happens again, I just want you to say growl for me a few times.
Do I overpronounce it? It was Grar.
Growl. You said- you
yeah, definitely. I'll watch the VOD.
You sound very sophisticated, and I'm enjoying it. I'm just jealous. Is all it is.
I wore my nicest flannel.
I'm here this time. I'm in the lobby.
Oh.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that is a very lovely shirt, Seto. Have you been chopping any trees today? Or is it too cold out?
Too cold out. I do have a stump that I've been removing for only the last 9 months.
Well, it can wait until spring. All right,
That's
guys,
what I'm
game
for.
number 2 is here. Remember, Valis and Dumbo, they are 1-0 in the lead. In fact, hey, I did update the scoreboard. Maybe I did it too.
Absolute
soon.
beast.
Okay. What a beast. So yeah, this is kind of last chance saloon here for Quacker and Lucy.
I mean, that's a pretty good YOLO roll. It's not
That's-
perfect, but
It's a good YOLO
We're
roll.
missing what? An arcane tank. After that, we're very happy.
He has
well,
a tier
we have
1.
13, unfortunately.
I like a lot Seraphim Gun as well as an opener.
Yeah, a lot of new masterminds here. Lock in random and
Kingsguard from Shadow, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the castle should be pretty strong in this game.
Yeah, 3 purely economy spells. Although you say that, Offmer, did we see Wave 11 last game?
No, not quite, but I don't. there isn't Fiesta cash out and champ in this game. Yeah, I think honestly, Quagger's mastermind choice may have just been incorrect. Like, if you're gonna play Fiesta, you kind of need your teammate to probably pick an early game mastermind.
Yeah.
Like, if he was champ that game, like they would be chilling the whole time.
Yeah. And Champion's pretty unleakable.
So Lucy going for a snail again, but Shadow is unsnailable so far.
He fiestant.
But makes sense. I mean, with Castle, there's very high upside if you leak Shadow, right? To
Yeah.
get fight workers. So
Yeah.
With Castle, it's pretty much the only time you want to leak someone is just to get that threshold.
slow starts, actually, for both Quacker and Lucy, not
Yeah.
able to afford the 5th worker.
Megamind YOLO doesn't get you fireworkers. That's a bit unlucky.
Yeah. Valis is doing the thing where he saves the Mythium again. I would expect him to maybe try Brute on 3. Little does he know, Lucy has the Gargoyle in her role, so she
No.
should be really strong there.
Oh, they're double snelling here.
Both post-income snails as well, by the way. Dumbo will leak. He had 30 gold, but did not spend it.
Yeah, I wanted to go 6 workers with the Garg.
Yeah.
Or just the cat, I mean, either.
I mean,
But,
he's actually leaking
this game
decently
looks-
here.
Yeah, and
50% to a snail.
Valis is...
Valis,
I think, or-
it's close. Maybe leaks 1.
or-
Leaks
yeah.
1. That's kind of unlucky thresholds
Absolutely
there on
right.
those creeps, yeah.
But
But
it doesn't mean he gets Brood.
Yeah, he gets the Brute, but
Which
it's
is not
is
that
it good?
good.
Like, Lucy's going to be able to add a couple of
Yeah.
gargoyles.
Yeah, or even like something fancy if she wants it. Or just like tree.
Yeah. Tree's pretty good. Opts for the double gargoyle
Oh, yeah.
and
I
a
think this is probably the
bony.
most solid, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want the brute on the doppel? Yeah, I guess we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
The Brute not hitting the Garg is pretty big.
Hmm.
And Quacker also has a Brute, but wow, this Megamind YOLO is paying off because he has exactly enough to add another little Seraphim. His positioning is not very good, though. I think his gun needs to tank more than nothing.
Yeah, yeah. More than nothing would be good. Devilfish is broken, though. He's attacking the Brute. Is he going to kill it?
on.
Yes. Okay.
Thank
Yeah. that was nearly terrible. 33% is rather good. Meanwhile, in Lucy's lane, pretty good performance
Yeah.
from both, honestly. One Brute
Honestly,
making
if
it
he
through
had-
to the king.
Garg left, maybe it's actually doing better. Because it ended up with like Nightmare Dead and Garg on the right, so like,
Yeah.
maybe you didn't need that two in the right, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, they wanted more king damage than that, though. That was
Yeah.
0 into 3 send there from Valis, and they got 15% king
Yeah.
damage. It's...
And now the castle player is pretty back, and the yellow player is pretty ahead.
Yeah. A lot of it comes down to Shadow's 30 gold shift, right? Like one more kitty stack on 2, and this whole game might actually be looking differently because they get
Yeah,
quite a bit less gold.
yeah. And maybe one less poly in Quacker's lane means he penny leaks the Brute or something like that.
Yeah.
Although I do think if you just had a better whatchamacallit positioning, like gun positioning, he was completely fine.
Yeah. All right, another Brute coming
Yeah,
out
another
here
one.
from Dumbo. Well, Lucy does have that tree out. It is a
barely
full
got to
send
80.
from both. It is, okay. Valis, I think, can't quite reach the Robo here.
Wow, that is a lot of value in Valis' lane. I don't know why he
Oh,
needs this instead of just like this, or
Yeah. Well, he can't work her anyway, right? So, like, if you make the Fire
yeah,
Elemental...
I mean, I guess I was thinking like he could have just pushed last wave and then just sold a Pee-wee.
Yeah. That's probably better because he would get a Robo then, and now he's sending Brute Snail instead.
So Quacker went for Warwick Seraphim, so Seraphim obviously really good DPS, especially if he can kind of like split the aggro here from the wave.
Really
Because the gun
nice,
is actually pretty tanky.
really nice 3-way aggro split in Lucy's lane as well, by the way. Pretty much ideal use of all of her units' HP there. She will still leak, but due to the positioning, it's literally one creep and a Brute.
Same
Similar
as in
story for
Quacker's lane,
Quacker.
pretty much.
Mhm.
And I like this a lot more than the third game that, or like the very last game from their previous series. Like, just going for income here instead of trying to make something happen. Like, they've been able to hold pretty much all the sends throughout the game. Besides, well, you know, the super big ones. They've always been doing pretty well holding them. So
Yeah.
I think if they can get their income lead while it's happening, it's should be a good game state for them.
They're back down to roughly half HP fairly early on in the game, though. The difference here is Valis and Dumbo are not currently stockpiling their bricks, so I don't think we'll see this game end on 7.
I actually don't know why Valis is incoming. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. because he's plus 15.
Yeah.
Like he has a Violet, he shouldn't be scared here. I would rather him be saving at least to. I mean, ideally you want 8, and he's not very pushed, so I feel like he can make it happen. But they're gonna try something here, maybe protecting that wave 8 that Quacker and Lucy aren't the best on.
But if there's one person who doesn't care about leaking himself, that's Dumbo, right? So I think with
Yeah.
Valis being on the Giga value, Dumbo's just going to accept the leak here on 7, and
That's double brute territory off that pro league, which is
Yeah.
pretty nice.
but Valis is not under any threat here, right? He
Yeah,
didn't
he's-
push at all off the
Yeah.
80 cents, so he's just going to be plus 65 value. He's easily going to cover Dumbo's leaks here, I think, and it's just going to cause a very long wave 7 while Valis and Dumbo continue to save their Mythium. Now, Lucy does reveal the
Wow.
Butcher here, which I think she just
What a
found in her
beast.
reroll.
Yeah, it was off the reroll. And now she's 4 out of 6 Forsaken. It's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. And the
okay.
Treant is basically a Gate Guard, right?
Yeah, basically.
Like if Gate
We
Guard
have
was
Gate Guard
good.
at home. And this split is not bad in Shadow's Lane, but it's kind of not ideal. Like a lot
he's-
went right.
I think he's doing absolutely fine. Like he's going to leak the rest now, but that's a 60% leak while they have decent workers. They're saving their Mythium.
Problem is Lucy is now in a good spot to hold 8 and 9, right?
True,
Second
yeah.
Nightmare next turn,
Yeah.
or LOD into Head Chef.
I mean, this is maybe even like 4 eyes on 9 from Valis, given how long these waves are.
He's not got that much Mythium. But if this wave is long, maybe.
Yeah, he's not got that much Mythium yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
But Lucy gets LOD money here, which probably means she gets Head Chef money next. which
Yeah.
Probably means it's like leaking just the 4 eyes, even if. I think this save is maybe not going to work out the way they want, but we shall see.
Well, let's see how well they do against the income sends here. Valis should hold. Deep Coiler is broken. Dumbo, though, I think Dumbo's going to go
Kill
for a
one of
bit
his
of a pro
atoms.
leak here.
Yeah. Looks like half the wave, roughly, or, well... Frontline's holding on.
Yeah.
Maybe like 40%.
He won't kill anything else, right? So that is exactly
Yeah.
half the wave.
Should have trusted my gut.
Hmm.
So it will be 4 eyes potential, but I don't know if you want 4 eyes into that build, into Quacker's Lane. There's an optimistic 4 IQ from Valis. Well, maybe.
Hey,
He
5
did Sui
Mythium.
for it,
He
so
doesn't
yeah,
have
he
it
gets
yet, Offma.
right, you're
Oh,
right.
ye of little faith.
Sorry. Well, let's see. We get the Head Chef. Obviously, the 4 eyes is good against it, but I mean, it's a lot of value still.
Yeah.
They've been getting some good king ups now, so
It's really important how quickly that 4 eyes gets onto the head chef as well, because it's going to have to waste quite a lot of time
yeah.
killing these little shitters one by one.
I worry about Quacker's gun a little. Not dying, but I think his gun may just AFK on the GK without his other units.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't happen for him. Oh,
Oh.
okay, the GK.
No,
Oh,
GK's going
yeah,
to kill
he
the
does.
gun, though.
Wow, I didn't realize that's how it would work.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good use of his fortified tank there.
4 eyes is now on the head chef. It is living
Yeah,
for a
but
very long time, though.
It's kind of cooking.
Yeah.
And she's got 2 drakes now?
I think
Like,
she
is it-
kills everything
does it
apart
win?
from the 4 eyes.
One more summon?
One
The
more
LOD
summon.
tanks for the summon?
Yeah, she can't kill it, though, I think, when the Lord goes down. Surely. Lucy?
Come on!
My god.
Wow!
My god.
It's kind of GG's off of that. Not actually, but
Yeah.
she should be like close to burning, probably. I think she will be burning next wave.
Yeah, that was kind of wild, honestly.
And she didn't push a single worker, because
Both-
she's just going to get the
Both
double.
burning.
Yeah. Kind of anticipates that Valis is, or not anticipate, just knows Valis is super overpushed. and she does have an LOD on her board, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
protects the shutdown. Believe it or not, you can actually kind of know when you're going on shutdown and play around it.
Was that pointed towards any particular streamers or?
No, there's not targeted, just informative,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But I mean, they don't go for it, so they stockpile their bricks for a sunnier day. But now Lucy will push a little bit and probably just go black market
Yeah.
and black market castle, and yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Valis is currently leaking wave 10 to a Cannoneer with deep coilers on the board.
Yeah,
So
that's tricky.
that's tricky. Quacker and Lucy are just in such a crazy strong position economically now.
When do you go? Maybe straight 13?
I mean, sure, but the problem is, like, look at those income numbers, right? They are generating 50, 60, 70 extra gold every single wave compared to their opponents. They're just going to pull further and further ahead. I don't know, Valis and
Yeah.
Dumbo, they feel like they're in a very rough spot right now. They also have, like,
Right.
full regen on the king. They can finish the spell and the attack whenever they want to. It's going to be hard to kill them.
They have to just try and one-shot them on 13 or 15.
Yeah.
Probably 13, but I do like that Quacker at least took stack and not market.
Yeah. Now, Quacker's very weak on 13, so that is something in
Yeah.
the favour of Dumbo and Valis, but Lucy, I mean, she's flying right now.
She's not gonna be that strong on 13 though. Like Doppel, the problem is like she can't really build Hades with a Doppel on her board. I mean, maybe she can. I don't know, but feels like you have the like no tank problem in her role. But quick maths from Quacker, I hope. Okay.
A little bit more than a snail, but got him there.
Quick maths. And Lucy is thinking about Hades or whoa. Casket, so full prepping 12.
Alright. That's not great on 13, though.
I don't really understand. Like, I think she should be prepping either second Doppel or Hades. Unless she feels like this is just a good anti-4 eyes unit.
She probably has enough gold to do Doppel or Hades on 13 anyway. And yeah, they're going for a full send of their own, actually, here on 13.
Makes sense. Kind of like this GK. It's pretty solid, right?
Valis and Dumbo,
And-
they send
yeah.
as well.
Has to be 4 eyes. And, well, we have on value Quacker and his... Oh, he sacked his DK. That's pretty cheeky. Oh, this is actually really nasty. Like, full imps and he's going to have double King Claw.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Imps are going to get
I
clapped.
mean, not saying he's going to hold, looking at his units, but...
Yeah, the King Claws are going to clap the imps, but he still has a lot of natural armor against that magic
Yeah.
send. Now, Lucy...
Yes.
I think Lucy's going to leak pretty badly, actually. Like, the double Lord of Death is decent damage, but
yeah,
it's...
she's trying... I think she's trying to kill the 4 eyes, but I don't think it's going to work.
It's two expensive units that don't help to keep your
Yeah.
Doppel and Head Chef alive, right?
Yeah, I think she just really once you built the Iron Maiden, you kind of don't have a great build choice here, right? Because
Yeah.
second Doppel is usually what you can get to.
Yeah. Dumbo leaks
So-
50, meanwhile. Valis
Quacker's not
barely
bad.
leaks.
Yeah, I mean this is probably the last combined weak wave they have,
Yeah.
right? Maybe 18 is the next possibility, but
The problem is that Dumbo and Valis
Lucy's-
both leak to the smaller sends, right? Like, I think
Yeah.
if they can hold there or leak very small, then maybe they're right
Yeah.
back into the game. Because they're getting a lot of damage, a lot of gold here as well.
yeah.
But yeah, they just needed to
Now the
hold
black market
slightly
is kicked in,
better.
and well, there's a small income gap in this game now.
Small, yeah.
So I think the Sui play makes some sense, but I like that Quacker understood what's going on in this game and didn't hit his button.
Yeah. they're both shifting
mean-
400 plus gold for Quacker and Lucy, so
Yeah, while
the-
being overvalue.
the full push play here from Valis, like, it's a nice attempt, but it's just not going to work.
Yeah. And I mean, Lucy's not like quite good on 15 as well, so like you do actually have to Sui. And Quacker, I mean, with value, his build can be okay. Presumably he can get a full DK out.
A 50% to no send as well. It's at this point in the game, leaking half the wave is so much gold to your opponent.
Yeah. Are they gonna skip? Maybe they're gonna skip.
Quacker gained over
this is-
100 gold from that leak. So
This
yeah,
is their only chance. I don't know if it is a real chance though.
I mean, Quacker's plus 200, Lucy's
Honestly, that's
minus 100, but with like BIS
Lucy's looking
units.
pretty good here.
Yeah,
She has a lot of arcane on her board, and she does have at least the doppel to kill the Kraken. Well, is she going for the kill the Kraken? She's gonna. Yeah, okay, she is. And Quacker goes full attack. I like that. Don't need to kill Valis, so. And Quacker goes full Seraphins, which is pretty nice. He's killing his gun again. He probably needs to work on that one. It's pretty bad, actually.
well,
And this.
the Kraken is
Wait,
now
how did this-
1v1ing the backline.
Oh,
which
I
is
see. It
not
was
terrible.
double tank send.
Yeah,
So Lucy had to go for an even higher split, probably. But low key, the Hades is kind of life taking this, draining
yeah,
it.
it actually kills the Kraken as well.
But I think they're dead.
They are dead.
no.
Wow! I mean, I had kind of written off this game already, but this suicide play from Valis working an absolute treat. Holy!
Yeah, he somehow got Quacker's gun to suicide as well. It was such a crazy play.
Just out of solidarity or what?
Yeah, it felt like. I mean, yeah, Quacker just
Wow.
needs to protect his gun on range wave better.
I'm looking at the graph. I mean, let me just bring this up on screen. The graph is really one-sided. Lucy and Quacker are pretty far ahead all the way through the game, more so towards the end. And then this I mean, I never saw it coming, but they saw that Valis had suicide pushed. I mean, he leaked half the wave to nothing on 14, and they don't respond. So they don't
Yeah,
go for an
I
income
think it's-
send, they don't go for a full send, they just let it happen, and they die. I don't know if they thought it
Yeah.
was a bluff or what, but
The thing is, even if you think it's fake, you can't hold 15 anyways if you lose that much gold.
yeah.
So like Quacker's just gonna farm 1,000,000 gold, and then are they gonna go 16 into Lucy in Quacker, or are they gonna go 17? Like they can't go into your strongest waves, right? So I think they just overthought it, right? Like
I mean, Valis'
even
units
if it
as
is-
well. Like, he has 5 violets, which
it can't
is
be, yeah,
not great on 15 anyway. No, even if he was shifting instead of suicide pushing, right? So I
Yeah.
don't know. Questionable decision there from Lucy and Quacker, and ultimately it costs them because they're out of the tournament now, right? That's the fastest 2-0 that we've had in some time. Huh. Okay. Cool, I guess. Seto, what are you thinking, man?
That was a bit of a rough watch. I like you, had also kind of not quite checked out, but like kind of checked the box to say, okay, this is my expected. Now let's fill or let's prepare. And so I was preparing for a game 3.
Yeah, right.
That, yeah. Well, what can you do? When a
I
Kraken solos your backline.
Yeah, I do feel like Lucy and Quacker found the one, like Doctor Strange, and they've got the million possibilities. I think they found the one possibility in a million to lose that game. Fair play, they did find it. So Dumbo and Valis, they are through to tomorrow's semi-final. They will have another shot, and they played together really, really well today. So very, very impressive stuff. So we do have Atrocity and Adams. They're going through in pole position. Dumbo and Valis will be joining them. Do we know who's joining from the other side of the bracket?
yeah. I think it's Fine and Sagittarius.
Uh-huh.
Well, I can't pronounce his current username.
No, nobody can.
and then
Don't worry.
Elliot and Joke on You and the other team, I think.
Oh, so that series is over as well.
Yeah, I think they just wrapped up as well.
Okay, well, super fast games it looks like in the last chance match, and that means that's the end of the show today, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the games. It's been fun to watch. I'm still a bit thrown by that game ending so abruptly, to be honest. Like I was all ready for a game 3. Like Lucy and Quacker, they just need to steer it home to victory. And they didn't. I was going to say they did something dirty in the bed, but there's we don't swear on the cast, obviously. So they tripped over. They tripped over. And yeah, that's day 1. It's done and gone. We've had some pretty exciting games. We've seen a lot of champion being used. We've seen 2 very fast games there from Shadow and Valis. So fair play. And yeah, I'm excited to see what we have tomorrow. So before we go, I just want to say one big thank you to my 2 co-casters, Offman and Seto. It's a pleasure as always, guys. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so I didn't get to talk as much as normal, which is totally fine because I had such a good time listening to you 2. You play off each other really well, Offma. What a pleasure. You are so goddamn smart. And then, Schnerd, what a great job he did today. Seriously, that man put in like serious work because his bot broke. We need to give him all of the love.
Schnerd deserves a medal today for sure. So for anyone who's not aware, I think the tournament check-in bot died or something. He's got a bug. Didn't work pretty much at all. So Schnerd had to do all of the check-ins, all of the brackets, everything manually by himself in like a 15-minute window just to make sure that everyone could play their games today. So big thank you to Schnerd. Thank you for reminding me, Seto. Without all of his efforts, like today's tournament just would have been a non-starter. So fair play, Schnerd. That's impressive. You've earned your premium essence, I think it's fair to say. And yeah, that's about all we have time for today, guys. So congratulations to the players, and thank you to all of the viewers at home. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Before I go, I am going to shut up, I promise. Before we go, make sure you're back here for the finals tomorrow. If the games that we've seen today are anything to go by, they're going to be super entertaining. And yeah, I have a caster tomorrow that I haven't had on for years, so I'm very excited. And we'll see you then. I will leave you with TBH, I think, a fitting song to play when Kingdans and Widdowson have gone out in day 1 of the tournament. So see you tomorrow, guys. Until then, goodbye. But guys,